Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark's Tarot. What's going on? How's everybody doing? TGIF, yo. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Hey, Chrissy. How you doing, sweetie? You all right? Hey, Sherry. How are you? What's up? Yo, yo. What's up? What's up, Elizabeth? Hey, Lucky. What's going on? I'm doing great. Yeah, I know what you mean, Sherry. It's been a long week. Hey, Oda. How you doing? I'm doing great, thanks. Hey, Rana. What's up, Anthony? What up, bro? Hey, Nicole. How you doing? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? What's going on? I'm doing good. I'm good. Had good rest. Had a good day. All is well. I can't complain. All is good. All is good. What's up, Virgo? How you doing? What's going on? Hey, Poison Chalice. How you doing? Oh no, I ain't partying, not me. Partying. Oh hell no. Those partying days are over. I was just hanging out with my doggy. We got Christmas lights all around the house. And she's staring at the Christmas lights, wondering what the heck's going on. She was making me laugh. I got her a new toy. She's been in here munching on this rope. Doing good, thanks. Oh, it's good. Just been chilling. Went shopping today. Did some stuff. Pretty much had a good day. Hey, V-Love, how you doing? Yeah, so just been doing little regular things, that's all. Weather's been good. All's good. All's good in my hood. All's good in my hood. All's good. All right. Sort out my cards here. All right, so tonight I'm going to do a pick a card 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it's going to be about will you meet someone for a potential relationship in the next 2 months. So it's going to be 4 piles. It's going to be 4 piles, 4 picker cards, and it's basically going to be about. It's going to be about will you meet someone for a potential relationship in the next 2 months. So this is going to be for the next 2 months. I'll pick a card 1, 2, 3, or 4. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, SR, how you doing? So I'm actually going to use both my decks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to do all 4 piles. And then I'm going to shuffle with my other deck, and I'm going to confirm all of it. So I'm going to do it all one time this time instead of doing it separate. All right. So just give me a minute and I'll be just shuffling, and I'm gonna pull a couple cards for each pile, clarify them, and like, let me tell you, I'm gonna try and give you descriptions of the person and all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna try and go as deep as I can. All right. All right, definitely gotta shuffle for whatever number you pick. Anthony, do you ever look at the damn title before you come in? Huh? Can't you see the title of this this live? What does it say? Huh? What does it say below me? What does it say on that strip right there? Or can you see it because you're on your phone? What's up, AK? How you doing? What I'm doing today for the last time is a pick a card, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, to pick a card, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you got to pick a pile. You can pick whatever you want, right? And it is, right? Will you meet someone for a potential relationship in the next 2 months? Hey, Mandy, how you doing? All right. Hey, Nina, what's up? So this is for anybody who wants to know if they're going to meet somebody for a potential love relationship in the next 2 months. All right. All right. Hey, Juliana, how you doing? So this is only for certain people. So if you already have somebody in your energy, then it's not for you. This is for people who are single, looking, and want a potential relationship. This is for you. So if you have somebody already, then this ain't for you. Because then the title would be, is the person you're with the right one? All right. Don't we all? That's all right. Don't we all? Hey, Donna. What's up? Yeah. The reading is for certain people. You can stay here and chat, laugh, do whatever you want. It's all good. She's probably lost in the Matrix, Lucky. All right, so I'm going to get started. I got a good bit of people in here now. So, like I said, I'm going to shuffle on both my decks, and I'm going to clarify and get all these things done. I'm going to do 4 piles. Yep, anybody, you can pick whatever number you want. It's called pick a card. So you pick whatever pile you want, 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's for anybody who will, if you want to know if you'll meet somebody that's going to be, you can be in a potential relationship with, that's up to you. Oh, Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to get started. All right. It's pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1. Hey, Marianne. Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me. For those of you who don't know, V Love and Crystals, she does readings too. She has a channel, a tarot channel. Go check her out. All's good, Don. I just like teasing people who text me during lives. All right. Hey, Victoria. How you doing? You're welcome. All right. So what I got here is pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. And this is for anybody who is single and looking for somebody who is going to be a potential partner in the next 2 months. So this reading is for the next 2 months. If you're going to meet somebody. All right. Even if you're with somebody, you can still meet somebody that could potentially be your love partner, because you might break up with the person you're with. But I'm not wishing that on you, but I'm just saying, you could look back on it 2 months from now and say, hey, Marky was right, even though I was in the room. That's up to you. We all have choices. It's not my problem. I won't tell nobody. Hey, kitty. Hey, Carla, how you doing? All right, so I'm going to get started. For those of you who pick pile number 1, this person that you are having that could be coming your way is a potential fire sign or a air sign, and this person could be coming towards you. So I'm spying on you right now. This person could be in your energy right now, and this person could potentially be with you in the next 2 months. Because this person also could be at a distance. This person can have black hair. And this person works at a business or has their own business. This person negotiates for a living. They could be working at a place where they import and export products. This person also could, if you're a male, this woman has long hair. Dark hair, and if you're a woman that's looking for a man, this man has black hair, and this person could work. Like I said, this person could have their own business. This person could have practical knowledge about a lot of things. You look at this person as someone who is strong. You could be going on a trip, or you could be going on vacation, and you could be seeing this person, and this person could you could link up with them because you know them from afar, or you could be going on vacation and meeting this person. Like I said, it could be a fire sign or it could be an air sign. Is the 2 signs I have here. This person, you can meet them through work, or if it's somebody at work you already know that has dark hair and is from another country. This could be like an immigrant or somebody who is somebody who just came to your workplace and they're from another state or another country. You could be linking up with them in the future. In the next 2 months, it could be a potential partner. And this person also likes to spy on people. This person also likes to figure out and get a lot of knowledge from people. So this could be a potential partner for you. Those you pick card number 1. Let me see, what else do I get here with this person? This person is probably going to ask you a lot of questions. They might interrogate you. And you might be like, what do you want? What do you actually want to know? What do you want to do? Things like that. So if you get interrogated by somebody, you know that this person can also be a potential partner because this person wants to know every and anything about you. All right, card number 1. That's what I got for you. All right, so card number 2. For those of you who pick card number 2, you could be going through some type of legal battle with somebody. And you're looking to go forward. It could be also somebody that's working hard, or you could be working hard to get somebody that in the potential in these next 2 months. This person can have brown short hair, could have a goatee. If you're looking for a man, this person works very hard. They could have brown hair, and like I said, they could have a goatee or a mustache or like a little beard. This person could be a Libra, or it could be an Earth sign. I'm also getting that this person is trying to look for a partner. They've had bad partners in the past, or you have had bad partners in the past, and you're finally looking for somebody that could be a potential partner. In the next 2 months, card number 2, I feel like this person and you could be working hard, but you might find out that this person is probably not the right person for you. And you might be falsely accused, or you might use bad judgment against this person because all they do is work and they don't give you any time of day. So in the next 2 months, you still might meet this person, but this person still might not be a good partner for you because you've made the judgment in your mind that this person is untrustworthy, this person is biased, this person may be ignorant or intolerable, and you can't tolerate them anymore. So after a while, you might just be like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I'm out of here. Or you could be working very hard to stick with this person, even though things are up and down. Like I said, it could be a Libra, could be somebody with brown hair. I wouldn't say the hair is short, but it's like kind of medium. If you're dealing with a guy, if there's women looking for a guy, this guy has brown hair, he's built, like he has a good physique. You like the way he looks, you like the way he works hard, but the problem is he works too hard and he might not have enough time for you. If you're one of those needy women, then this is not the right guy for you because you want him and you don't want him to basically work all day and all night and not worry about you. You want him to work on you. You don't want him to work all day and not deal with you. So for those of you pick card number 2, you could be dealing with an earth sign or a Libra. Like I said, this person has brown hair, they work hard. I'm also getting this person could like horses a lot, or could be taking care of horses, something like that. And maybe, you know, they might be talking to Mr. Ed, if you know Mr. Ed. And pretty much this person might be somebody that you look at and you become a partner with them, but it ends up becoming bad at the end of 2 months. So this, for card number 2, I would say it's kind of iffy. Even though you meet the person, it might be up and down, but I don't see them being a potential partner long term. I just see you meeting them, but it's up to you to make the decision whether or not you want to move forward with this person. All right. So that's pile number 2. Hey Barb, how you doing? Yo. All right, let me see. Hey Kitty Corner Recovery Tarot. Go check her out, everybody. Oh, get on a horse, Random. Stop horsing around. All right, pile number 3, sorry. I've done 1 and 2, and I'm on pile number 3 now. All right. So what I'm seeing for pile number 3, I feel like you're trying to recover what's lost. I see that you guys have this potential partner could be somebody that you've already dealt with in the past and you want them to be a potential partner. It's somebody you probably already know. Because what I'm getting here is, even though I'm telling you, are you going to meet someone? Are you going to meet somebody for a potential partner? I never said nothing about it being a new potential partner. But those of you who pick pile number 3, I see that you might know this person already. And this person is somebody you've already had negotiations with. This person you've already had interactions with. This person you already know. Could be a fire sign or it could be an air sign. And you or this person wants to come back and recover what they lost from you. This person also is somebody who you take precaution with. This person is somebody who you desire and want, but you're staying guarded, or this person is staying guarded, right? Also, pile number 3, this person can have short brown hair or just have short hair in general. And their hair is light. It's either brown or it's like blonde. And this person also is indecisive, and they hang around other guys, and they'd rather pick their friends over you, type of thing. Or they hang out with their friends and you think that by having these friends, they don't pay attention to you. This could be one of the scenarios that I'm seeing here. Also, card number 3, you want to make this advancement towards this person. I honestly, I feel like you know the person already. And I feel like they potentially want to be your partner, or you want to potentially be their partner. I feel like you still have feelings for this person, or this person has feelings for you, and you want to know whether or not this is going to go further. So for those of you who want to go further and want this to work, I feel like there's going to be some activity between you and this person. Could be some communication over the holidays, or you guys could be speaking because of the holidays, or you're just dealing with somebody that, you know, you're taking precaution, and you're being cautious about this person because you're not sure if you really want them back. And I don't feel like you've been in a relationship with them. I felt like you and this person kind of like were talking at one point, but never dated. But this person wants to date, but you don't. I feel like it's more them than you. I feel like they're gonna come towards you again and say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, who you with, or what you doing, or blah 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 type of thing." You know. So, pile number 3, you could be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign, like I said. This person just wants to recover what's lost, even if it's a friendship that they want to be back with you, or if you're still friends with this person, I feel like they want to be more than friends. They're trying to be more than friends. If this person's recently contacted you in the last 4 days, or if they contact you in the next 4 days or on this weekend, I feel like this person just figure out in your mind whether or not you really want to go through this again or advance toward this person again. All right. So that's exactly what I see here for pile number 3 is somebody that wants to recover what's lost, somebody who has a desire to do it. Be precautious, make up your mind, and just find out whether or not this person is really serious. All right. So it's up to you at the end of the day. It's up to you. But as far as a potential love partner, it's kind of sticky. It's 50-50. All right. So in the next 2 months, you still might be dealing with the same person you've dealt with before. All right. All right. Pile number 4. You're welcome. Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing, brother? All right. Pile number 4. What I see is if you're a woman and you're a fire sign, or if you're a woman in general, and you want happiness and you want to find somebody, this could be in the next 2 months, you could find somebody that's potentially going to make you happy. Now, as far as a relationship, that could happen. It might not, and it could. But I see more of the pile number 4. I see that you are closed off right now. Especially if you're a woman, you're closed off. But if you're a guy, you can also be closed off. And if you know somebody that's a fire sign and they've closed their self off to you, I feel like they're going to open back up and tell you how they feel, and things are going to be happy ever after that. But this is up to you at the end of the day to open back up to love, or open back up to somebody you already knew. If you're wanting a fire sign, this person is closed off. They could be jealous. They could be a little like frustrated on how things were between you and this person, or you and them. And if you find somebody like a damsel in distress, or you find somebody that comes towards you in the next 2 months, this person is going to be brokenhearted. This person is going to be brokenhearted, and you're going to have to you don't have to, but you're going to be talking to this person. You're going to be talking to this person, and you're going to get to know them, because they're going to come to you and say, hey, you know what? Pile number 4, I had this happen. I had that happen. This person could tell you about a breakup. This person can tell you about how they can't find no love, how they want love. And then you start talking to this person, right? And then you get back together, you get together, you start to date, and things are happily ever after. Things are happy. You start to know the person becomes sincere to you. The person could be a Leo, or could be another fire sign. All right. And I think that this person is going to bring you satisfaction. This person is going to bring you at least something that you want. If you're going to feel accomplishment when you meet this person, or if you know this person already and they've closed off themselves, right? Then that means that they're going to come back and tell you, look, I've had a bad time. Like if you know somebody and you wanted to be their partner, right? If you know somebody and they wanted to be your partner, but they closed themselves off, like you could be like, and this person comes back to you and says, "Hey, look, I'm back now. I'm sorry. I had this, and that to do, or I've been through a hard time, or I was sick, or somebody in my family was sick, or I was just jealous because you had all the women, or I was jealous because other men was around you." These type of things. It's a jealous energy. Whereas I feel this person is jealous of you, card number 4, and you don't want to, and this person didn't want to advance towards you because they were jealous of your life, your job, or who you were with at the time. But I feel like now, in the next 2 months, I feel like you're going to be happier with this person, or you're going to find somebody that's making you happy after your breakup, or when you meet this person, they're going to bring you the satisfaction and you can possibly get married to this person in the long run, right? And you can also, like, this person is going to show you devotion. This person is going to show you what a real relationship is all about. So pile number 4, this is somebody that even though you're going to meet them in the next 2 months, or in the next 2 months, things might get better between you and this person. It could potentially be even better as things go on. All right. Just know that this person is going to be closed off in the beginning. Even if you meet him, like say if you meet him today, right? This person will be up and down for a while. And by the end of this 2 month period, or during this 2 month period, this person might come towards you and show you and bring you happiness. So it's up to you to accept it. But I feel like the person's broken. Either you're brokenhearted or this person's brokenhearted. And I'm also getting brown hair here. If you want to know a description, brown hair, fire sign, or a Leo. And this person can have their hair. If this is a woman that you want, this woman has their hair always up in a bun, or like in like a ponytail type of thing. If you're a guy looking for a girl, and if you're a woman, I feel like the guy has short brown hair, or you could have long hair up to like right here. Like not long hair, but like shoulder length hair. All right. So that's what I got for all these, for all the piles, for what you could meet in potentially in the next 2 months. All right. And now I'm going to do a collective for everybody overall for the next 2 months. All right. So I'm going to do a collective for everybody in the room for the next 2 months. How are things going to go for you finding somebody? All right. And 3. You're up. That was almost like pile number 4. All right, collective. For the collective, I feel like you're trying to find the perfect person, but you know that doesn't exist. But when we say the perfect person, we mean the perfect person for us, right? Obviously, they're not going to be perfect, but sometimes you can find the perfect person that we like, that we want, that we desire, what we want, what we're looking for in a person. Their looks, the way they act, the way they are, their size, their shape, their eyes, whatever. I feel like you're looking for this. I feel like you're waiting right now and you're ready to try again. You're ready to find your destiny. You're ready to find somebody different, somebody new. Collective, I also see that this person is somebody that's going to come towards you regardless whether or not you want this person or not. This person is going to enter your energy in the next 2 months. And in the next 2 months, you can make the decision, or you don't make the decision. It's up to you at the end of the day to take it. What I'm got here is if you might be meeting a Sagittarius, or you could be meeting a Leo, or somebody, or a fire sign. And this person can be somebody that you already know that's going to come back into your life. Or you can know of this person and you're going to finally meet them and get into a better situation with them in the next 2 months. As far as potential for the next 2 months for the collective, I feel like it's great potential here. There's always potential, obviously. It's all the potential depends on us pretty much. We depend on our feelings and our desires, but it's also if we sit on our couch and close our door and don't go nowhere, then obviously potential can't happen unless you're going to the grocery store every damn day and you want to bump into people, and that's on purpose to get to know them, right? So what I would say is try to control the situations that you're in. Try to control the way you feel towards somebody. Don't go all in if you know you're not supposed to be going all in. It's in the next 2 months. This is somebody that is destined to be in your life, whether it's for a reason or a season, whether it's for a little while or not. It could be short-lived, it could not be. But overall, the signs that I see here are Sagittarius and Leo. So if you're dealing with somebody like that in the next 2 months, I feel like you can control this situation, or this person is going to try and control you. All right? So don't let nobody control you. And try not to control nobody else, because controlling people don't get anywhere. All they do is end up controlling, and it gets to a point where people blow up, and there's no love, no nothing. All right? Anything you can control is what you do every day. And even then, there's doubts and fears of what we do and what we say. So for the collective overall, I see things being good in the next 2 months. I see you finding somebody, could be a Leo or a Sag, like I said. What I'm getting for this reading here for the collective, it could be somebody with blonde hair. The person could have blonde wavy hair, or the guy could have curly blonde hair. All right, that's the description that I'm seeing here. All right, collective. It looks good in the next 2 months. There is potential, but I feel like right now you're ready to wait and try after Christmas or in the new year, or your New Year's resolution could be, I want to go potentially find somebody. And like I always say, you can't be finding somebody sitting down doing nothing. You got to be active. Unless you're online dating and you're video chatting each other, then that's a different story. All right, collective, that's what I got for you. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Hey, what's up, Pallavi? Nice to see you. So that concludes all the readings. I did 1 through 4, and I did a collective for potential for the next 2 months. No, Donna, I don't, man. I don't have a Christmas tree in here. I have a little small one, like a little tiny one, like this big, but it's not a real Christmas tree. It's just like an ornament. I got this ornament today, number 1 elf ornament. And I got a little stocking too. I got the little stocking up top there. I'd rather have little ornaments. I don't even do that type of stuff, but I'm feeling in the Christmas spirit this year. I feel like Christmas is going to be good this year for me. So you're welcome. I'm not really a Christmas person, but I mean, Christmas is nice when you have babies, and when my nephews were all young, like from 1 to 5, it was really nice watching them open up presents and, and seeing them all happy and stuff like that. That's decent, like watching them play with their toys. But now it's like kind of boring. All my nephews are older now. Oh yeah, I'm going to, Anthony. I'm going to dress up for Christmas. I was actually looking for the white beard and the Christmas stuff. I've got my Christmas hat already, but the hat that you see me wear all the time. But I'm gonna get like a little red jacket, little white beard. I got the glasses already, so I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna be here on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, I'll be here probably around this time. I'll come on Christmas night when everybody's finished and stuff. So it'll be nice. They're cool. Yeah, so it's cool. Yeah, I don't really celebrate Christmas like that, but I mean, we're all my family and I. We usually cook and we just hang out here at my sister's. But this year we're all going out to brunch, so we don't have to cook. My mom's in her 70s now, so I told her, "Look, mom, we'll just buy you and dad lunch. We'll go somewhere and we'll go to a nice hotel, go to brunch. Everybody eat what the heck they want, so we don't have no pots and pans and food everywhere and all these damn leftovers. I can't stand that. I hate eating the same food for like 3 days straight. So I got an ugly sweater already. I'll wear it like on Boxing Day or something like that. But all right, Kitty, good night. So it's like this year is different. We've never, my family's never gone out for Christmas before. So I just can't. Last year I cooked a lot and I was like, I can't take this shit anymore. My mom's getting older and it's like everybody has to bring stuff and then we have all these trash bags full of shit all over the place. It's like, I'm not doing this shit. Last year I cooked all these lobsters. Last year we had lobster and turkey and ham. And like everybody left with like all this food. And we still had all this lobster and all this stuff, and it was crazy. But this year we said, the hell with that, we're not doing it. We're gonna go out, and so that way we don't have no dishes, no leftovers, none of that shit. But we're gonna do like a turkey the next day for Boxing Day. So, and here we make cassava pie. So, for those of you who know what cassava pie is, that's what I eat. That's what I'm gonna be eating Christmas night. Instead of eating Christmas like dinner and stuff and turkey again, I'll be eating cassava pie. So that's what I love. I'll be making that with my mom. This next weekend. Next weekend I'll be making that with me, my mom, my sister will be making the cassava pie. Yeah, Kitty, we guys bought I think 6 lobsters, but they were huge. Like and also like I don't know if you ever heard of guinea chicks. Like guinea chicks are like small lobsters and they're really sweet. They're like a huge shrimp. And we had like about 6 of those too. So like some of us ate turkey, some of us ate lobster. So we had like a choice. We had too much food because my family's big. So we guys it was like, I think it was like 16 of us. So it was like 16 of us last year because everybody came. So we did all this food and then we had all these leftovers. My mom even took a half a lobster with her. So Barb, Google it. It's called cassava pie. It's got chicken in it. You can put pork. You can put whatever you want in it. It's like a yellow cake, right? And in the middle, I put chicken in it. So it's like pie and chicken type. It's like a big chicken pot pie type of thing, but just with chicken, and it's like the cassava is an actual like pie type of thing. If you Google it, you'll see it. Cassava pie. It'll show you how to make it and show you what it looks like. Some people put pork in it. Some people put chicken. You could put whatever you want in it. It's really good. Check it out. It's like that's our tradition here in Bermuda. Here in Bermuda, we guys make cassava pie. That's like one of the main things. So it's really good. I eat it all the time. We make like a big 2 big pans, and you could put it in the freezer. You could put it in the freezer and eat it for like a whole month. It doesn't go bad. Like, it's really nice. So what I do is when I take it out of the freezer, I cut it in pieces and I fry it in a frying pan with some butter. And you can eat it breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever you want. Sometimes I'll make a fried egg with it too, some bacon. You can make whatever you want. It tastes absolutely delicious. I can't wait to eat it. I can't wait to make it next week. The best part of Christmas is food. I didn't say I'm a chicken pot pie. I said it looks like chicken pot pie almost. Vicky. Vicky. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'll make a video. I'll make a video of it. That's if my mom wants to be in the video. I gotta take the camera off, and she's gonna say, "Don't put that camera on me." I made a video today of. It was only 4 minutes. I made a video of the stir fry I made today. I made like a sauce. I made like pork sausage, mushrooms, onion, orange pepper, and noodles. I made like a nice little stir fry. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I just made like a quick video of it, but I didn't post it though. I haven't even looked at it. I ended up talking to my nephews, and they drove me crazy. Oh, Anthony, of course. I use the barbecue at least twice a week. I'm gonna make barbecue chicken tomorrow, actually. Oh yeah, Juliana. Yeah, I posted it up on my Instagram. The plate of food. Yeah, I posted. I even forgot I did that. Yeah, I posted the plate of food that I made today, but I didn't post a video because you can only post a 1-minute video on Instagram. So the minute it's like 4 minutes, but I said I ain't posting that shit. I'll just put the damn plate of food there so everybody can see it. It was nice. It tastes good. I loved it. I gave my dog some of the sausage. She enjoyed herself. I love barbecue though. Barbecue stuff like what's today? Friday. On Wednesday I made pork tenderloin on the barbecue, and it was really delicious. Like my nephew and my brother-in-law and my sister, they love it. It's only 20. You only gotta grill it for like 20 minutes. That's all. I put soy sauce, Worcester sauce, Italian dressing, all in like that's the marinade that I use in some Old Bay. Just leave it in there for like 6 hours in your fridge. When you put that shit on your barbecue, oh my dear, tastes so delicious. I love pork tenderloin. Pork tenderloin is the bomb. I can make it in so many different ways. And then the next day, I had a piece, and I made adobo pork with the last piece because nobody wanted it, and I was like, "Yeah, well, I'll take it. I'm gonna make adobo pork the next day for my dinner." And that's what I did. So it was nice. You can always make. There's so many ways to make chicken. There's so many ways to make pork. There's so many ways to make everything. You can make lobster different ways. I have so many different ways of making food. I'll never get bored because I always think of something else to make. My mom, the way my mom makes pork tenderloin, she makes it with wine, paprika, and like peppers and stuff. She makes it a different way, and it tastes amazing too. Yeah, I make clam chowder, Donna. Clam chowder was the bomb. Nina, anytime you want, whenever you're ready. You'll never go hungry. Not here, you'll never go hungry here. Whenever you're ready, Nina. You want to go to dinner? You want to come here for dinner? It's not a problem. So that's I love making food. Like instead of getting takeout, I can't handle takeout and eating somebody else's like restaurant freaking food because I don't know where those people's hands have been. Sometimes getting takeout is kind of like turns me off because people don't take pride in their food, especially takeout, and especially a busy restaurant. You end up getting soggy ass fries or some shitty coleslaw that's been there for like weeks. Like people don't take pride in making their food nowadays. That's why I like making my own food. I cook them as every damn day. Pretty much, I cook them as every day. Unless I'm buying pizza, like I'll get pizza as takeout because pizza's like easy, it's decent, And the pizza place that I go to, I know it's clean, it's brand new. I know the people there, and it always looks good. I've never had a problem with them. So it's really nice. Like I enjoy it a lot. So yeah, if you see my Instagram, it's got all the food that I make on there. And even on my YouTube channel, I've made food. I've made fish, lobster, all that type of stuff. I made cookie brownies. My nephews are begging me now to make the cookie brownies again. And their friend came over here. They was like, "Oh, what store did you get this from?" And they started laughing. They're like, "This didn't come from a store. My uncle made them." And he's like, "Oh, wow, these are good. I never seen these before." And I'm like, little do you know, it's so easy to make. All it is 2 cookie packages and you just put them together. That's all. It's simple. It's just 2 layers, 2 cookies, and you just got to get the right size pan. I done that video on there too. If you look at my cookie brownie video, I show you how to do it. It's just regular Betty Crocker packages. It's so easy. Like people think that shit's hard. It's so easy. It takes 20 minutes. Bang. You got yourself some nice cookie brownies. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here that cook. I've seen a lot of people's cooking. People who cook, you should be feel blessed because it's like to cook and to know how to cook is a blessing. So that way you don't have to buy no shitty ass takeout all the time. Like my sister, she doesn't like to cook because she don't like to wash dishes, and she's got a dishwasher. I don't have no damn dishwasher, and I don't care about washing dishes. The key to washing dishes, right, is put on some nice music that's going to motivate you and keep your mind off of bending over on the sink and doing your dishes. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Cook. I mean, even cooking. When I'm cooking, I always play music and just listen to the cooking, and then I'll just get into a groove and start cooking or just washing dishes, whatever. Music makes everything better to me. So it's all good. I have a fun time. I agree, Pallavi. It's an art. Yeah, that too, Kitty. If I'm in the mood, I'll wash as I go. It all depends if I need the sink or not. Okay, Nicole. Yeah, sometimes I wash as I go, Kitty, and sometimes I don't. It all depends on how many dishes I have. So it's like it all depends, really. It all depends on what I'm doing. My Instagram's acting crazy. Sometimes they're like I get the things, and sometimes I don't. It's so annoying. I don't know if anybody else had Instagram problems, but sometimes when people message me, I don't get it until like a couple seconds later. It's like it's got a delay or something. So dumb. I'm just getting somebody's message now. It's like, what the hell? Instagram be tripping. Yeah, I always put on music regardless. Music is so needed for sure. Yep. When I put on music, and lately I have my favorite rapper. He just put out another album, so I was like, oh, perfect time. I went and listened to. I like listening to the new music. So he put out a new album, so I turned it on. I was like, yeah, baby, I'm ready now. Started washing dishes, got all this stuff, bang. Yeah, Nicole, I thought it was me. Hey, T Garnett, how you doing? All right, have a good night, Anthony, man. Good seeing you, bro. You're welcome, man. No problem. Anytime. Always good seeing you, man. Yeah, Kitty. It's sometimes I whip up something small. Sometimes when I'm in the mood, I'll cook. Things like that. I'm doing great, thanks. Hey, Kimberly. That's all right. You can always rewatch. It's all good. Shake it and wash. There you go, Juliana. Shake it and wash. Sometimes, right, I'll be washing dishes and my dog is looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, Mark? My dog will be looking at me and then I'll say, hi, what's wrong? What you looking at? And she'll start wagging her tail. I got her a new toy today from the dollar store. I went down to the dollar store today. I saw this toy because she likes to bite ropes and shit. So I got this little thing. Let me see it. It's right here. Get it. Look, it's like a Christmas, it's like a rope. It's ropes all tied together. And she's already chewed all of this already. It's all full of her slob. I don't want to touch it. Ugh. So it's like, this is what it looked like, brand new. And she's chewed this side already. She's mangled it all up. Crazy ass dog. She was here like this. She puts her hands, like some dogs, she always uses, boxes are called boxes because they use their hands, right? They're always going like that. She basically had her hands like a human being. And she was like this. And I was looking, I was like, this toy ain't even been here for 5 seconds. And you're beating the shit out of it already. That damn dog, I tell you. But she was freaked out by the because we have these blow up snowmans. Like these, we have like Frosty, his wife, and his kids, and like these little presents on the side. And it's like it has like air in them, and it's got a light in them. So when she came around the corner and she saw him, she was like, "What the hell is that?" She thought it was actual people, right? So she went up to them. She started smelling them. It was the funniest shit ever. She's so crazy. It was at night too, so she was kind of freaked out by Frosty. Frosty made her pee herself. Okay, Vicky. Yeah, I hate squeaky toys because she'll find the squeaky toy and she'll bite the shit out of it until it doesn't squeak anymore. Like, that's the worst thing you can give that damn dog because she wants to hear it squeak until it can't squeak no more. And around like where I live, there's a lot of trees. Like it's a nature reserve. Like nobody could build a house next to us. And it's a whole pile of land and it's a lot of trees, right? And it's got a lot of rats in there and stuff. So we have like a little rat problem around here. Like they've gone into our generator, ate the wires and ate the rubber parts. They've gone into my AC outside. And I say, yeah, these bastards, they have to die because they're frigging up everything. And plus, like rats carry diseases. And sometimes the dog will catch a rat, bite him and, do shit and play around with him. And, the dog can get sick. So I put out a whole pile of traps last night and I caught a big ass rat. This thing was huge. I couldn't believe the tail looked like a piece of metal, like an antenna. I can't believe the size of rats. They look like damn cats. I caught a really, really big one last night. Like this morning, I went to go look at it. I was like, oh my God, my brother-in-law came out. He goes, look at the size of that thing. I'm like, yep. We caught like the main one we caught. I can't stand it. Like I wish I had a cat so the cat can go get him. Because when my mom had this cat, Smokey was his name. And he used to bring big ass rats right to the doorstep. And look at my mom go, meow, meow, as if to say, yeah, see that? I'm catching rats, mommy. Yeah. So I went out, I have like about 5 traps outside because they actually ate through our trash can. They ate through our trash can to get to the trash. So now I have to take the trash to the dump once a week because the trash people come here to pick up our trash. Like once a week. It used to be twice a week. So now I have to take the trash in my car and take it to the dump myself, or else we're going to have a whole pile of rats everywhere. So, and it doesn't help that we have a lot of trees around here and the dog and everything else because rats love dog food and cat food. But my friend, when I bought some rat traps, he goes, what the hell you got all those rat traps for? Just get a cat. And I was like, yeah. I can't have a cat because I got a dog. And my dog hates cats. Every time she sees a cat, she wants to beat the shit out of. So I remember my old dog, after he finished eating, a rat will come on top of his bowl and eat out of his bowl the rest, and he wouldn't even do anything. He wouldn't even care. He wouldn't even care. No, we don't have to pay for trash bags. No, it comes free. They pick it up once a week for free. The only time you have to pay for trash is if you take like a big truckload of furniture to the dump, you have to pay like a weight price. But just to take a couple bags to the dump, you don't have to pay. It's free. They dispose of our trash for free. So, yeah. But ever since I've been living here for like 10 years now, and we've never had a rat problem until recently. Where it's like all of them must have migrated over here or something like. So it's pissing me off because they ruined my AC. Like, you know how you have an AC unit, you have the piece inside and you have the piece outside? Well, the actual unit outside, they went in there, they ripped apart the rubber seal that seals around the actual motor. They ripped it apart so they can use it for their nests and things. So my AC outside, the piece outside was making all this vibrating noise. So it was getting, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this AC is brand new. So a guy came up here. I looked at it and I couldn't see anything because I didn't want to take it apart because I didn't want to really mess around with it too much. So this guy came here, he took it apart and he goes, look, you got rats in here. It had rat shit. It had rats, like you could see they bit through, their teeth are like a saw. Those little bastards. And they bit and they ruined my AC. Like they ruined it. Like they made it, they completely ate all the rubber. So the guy had to fix it all up. And then now it doesn't vibrate anymore. I have my AC on right now because it's so freaking hot here. It's 72 degrees. So I had to put on my AC. It's like it's humid as hell. So now my AC is working fine because the rats are not there no more. And I had to put like a mouse trap on the bottom of my AC just in case they come back. Like, and we had a generator. We have a huge generator outside that runs the entire house. It's like as big as this couch. That's how big it is. It's a huge generator. Those bastards went in there and they ate through the wires. So when the hurricane came, we didn't have the generator for three days because the rats ate through the generator to get to the stuff. So when the guy came here and took off the covers, all you saw was like a nest of like from the rats. We wanted, and ever since then, we want to kill every single one of them because they ruined our stuff. You know, they ruin everything. They destroy everything. It's one there, 45 degrees. It's not for. It's right now. I think it's still 70 to 70 something degrees, but the humidity here is annoying. Yeah. Yep. See that? The 71 degrees. It's 71 degrees and 82 humidity. So it's nasty. I had to turn on my AC. I had my AC on last night and I got it on again tonight. It's annoying. I wish it was 45 degrees. Too bad. Well, guess what? Look, I have to spend, you guys are saying you're jealous, right? But guess what? I'm going to spend money on electricity for AC in December. Can you believe it? You guys have got your heater on. I'm got my damn AC on, hot and humid as hell. In December, I can't catch a damn break. It doesn't get, the only time it's cold here is like in January and February is our worst months, but it's like 50 at the least. It doesn't go below 50. And 50 is like 1 day or 2 days. It's not like a whole week. Yeah. Well, here in Bermuda, it's always warm. It's like, it's never cold, man. It's annoying. I wish it would be like 60 degrees all the time, but I ain't that lucky. Yeah, I can, but I don't want to though. I'll forget. I already soaked my feet and I soaked my whole body today in Epsom salt. Hey Navani, what's up? Today I had an Epsom salt bath with eucalyptus in it. You ever try eucalyptus Epsom salt? It smells nice. It made me feel good. It like rejuvenated my body. It was nice. Oh, you're in Australia? Oh yeah. So Australia has isn't Kitty, isn't Australia hot now? Isn't it summertime now? There? Oh, I see what you mean, Victoria. Oh, you're trying to diss me now? You need baby bath, Mark? Oh, you see baby bath, huh? You should come and bath me and be my mommy. And say, okay, here you go, baby Mark. Let me wash your back. You can come here and wash my back for me. How about that? It's like hanging, yeah. I like the yeah, baby powder too for my bum. The the eucalyptus, the actual eucalyptus Epsom salt, it's got a really nice smell to it. It's a really nice smell. So it's nice. I loved it. Yeah, but Victoria says she'll volunteer. Victoria wants to volunteer to wash my back and put wash my back and put baby powder on me and on my face so I can sneeze. See that? See how nice she is? What a nice person. I tell you, these people. So yeah, that's the weather here is it's up and down right now. The other day it was cold, today it's hot. It's oh no, not that type. What's talcum powder? And not that girl bond shit either. That girl bond is nasty. That girl bond is like that medicated powder. And I need that Johnson and Johnson. No cool. Kitty. Oh man. Kitty, this is every night. Every night I gotta put up with these crazy women in here, working me up, teasing me. I do the same to them. So it's like we're like a big family in here. We all like to talk smack and have fun. We talk about everything. We talk about everything in here. I said hello to you, Nirvani. Are you deaf? See? You see what I mean? Now Nirvani wants my attention. You see? Vicky says I like it. See, the guys, Anthony was here, but he left. Rob was here and he left. See, when guys smell too many women, they leave. They leave them all to me. They're like, no, Mark can have them all. Bye. No, you don't have to mind your manners, Kitty. I went in your room this morning, Kitty. First thing this morning, you were on for me. I was in your room first thing this morning. I said hello, but you were in your zone. I was only in there for a couple minutes, and then I had to go. I don't know if you saw me say hello to you in your chat. I just remembered that I was in your room this morning. Yeah, they smelled the baby powder and left. You're right. That was Victoria. She used the whole bottle on me. Yep. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, I was in there this morning, Kitty. I went in your room this morning, and I think I went in V Love's room too. I think today as well. I went in V Love's room today. Yeah, sure. Victoria, if you want to put that on me, that's okay. Or you could use the flea powder you use on your dog. That's all. You could use the flea powder. I might have some fleas after being around the dog. Okay, kitty. Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to. You got to put people in their place. 17 degrees only. 17 degrees. Usually it's worse, right, Nina? Baby milk too? Oh man, you're spoiling me, Victoria. You're gonna give me a bath. You're gonna give me a baby powder, milk. You're the best, Victoria. You're the best. You treat me so good like a baby. See that? I turn into an angel when I'm asleep. See that? Perfect. See that? And you can watch me snore. And then after that, you won't think I'm an angel after that. Maybe you put some more powder on my face when I snore to wake me up. I need lactated milk so that way I don't stink her out. Poor sight. She wishes, Donna. If I do Nirvani, I'll make sure I'm never gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it a secret. Kitty, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got caught on the Jerry Springer show. I'm gonna have my new show. Ilda, what are you laughing at? I I have to be lactose intolerant. If you Victoria, if you make me some food, I gotta be lactose intolerant because I know you like to use milk. I know you're laughing at me. Oh mercy. See what I gotta put up with every night? Elizabeth's gonna be hiding. I'm still waiting for Elizabeth to invite me. Elizabeth don't want to hang with us. She's gonna be like, no, I don't want to hang with you guys. I can't be seen with you people. She don't want that. She don't want that life. Elizabeth will be running far away from us. We'll be telling her, look, come meet us here, here, and here. She won't show up. She'll be like, oh hell no. Now you don't look. If the thing is, you ain't gotta change my diaper. See, you just hire somebody to do it when we're older. That's all. Or you just put me in a home. I know that's the type of person you are anyway. You're not gonna be putting up with me. Just think of me as your doggy. That's all. Yeah. Well, to them, Nicole, to them, it's weird, obviously. Yeah. For kids, they don't know what the heck this is. Well, if only he knew. Tell him it's one guy and almost 20 women. See, there you go. Listen to Kitty, Victoria. You put a collar around me. You drag my ass around. Come here, Margie. Oh, in here, you're guaranteed to laugh the whole time. Especially if you catch my jokes in between readings, I'll say things and make people laugh. We gotta laugh. As soon as I look at the chat right now, all you see is laughing emojis the whole time. Even when I look back the next day, all I see is all these laughing emojis. I'll be like, what the hell are they laughing at? And I'll look at somebody, what they say, and they'll be just cracking jokes. So it's all good. That's what I want. I want everybody to be happy and just have fun. Talk about whatever. It's not all about tarot readings and cards and all that shit. We can always talk about things and do all that stuff. Victoria says, when you go to church, Mark? Never. I don't go to church no more. But when I drive past the church, look, I have a church right next door to me, right? There's a church right down the hill here, and there's another church like about 5 minutes that way. And when I drive across the church, I look at the church and I go, help me, Jesus. Help me to deal with Victoria. Help me to deal with everybody in my room. Help me to deal with my life, my family. And God just looks at me and says, keep driving, Marky. Keep praying. You want me to pray for you now? I'll pray for you. That's not a problem. Every time the church, right? I live right next to a church. So when Sunday comes, it's funny you ask me that, right? Every Sunday around 12 o'clock, right? They ring the bell at the church, right? All you hear is ding, ding, ding. And then sometimes, Christmas time, oh my God, Christmas night, you guys are going to hear it. I'm going to show you. When I'm here for the live at night, you're going to hear it. They're going to put the Christmas bells on, and they're going to play jingle bells and all this crap. And the church, they go wild. And guess what the church's name is? St. Mark's. See that? I'm Mark, and the church is called St. Mark. See that? It's hilarious. So every time I go across, I say, please, St. Mark, help me. We have the same name. Yeah, that's right. I'll be praying for you. Bermuda actually has the most churches per capita. Google it. We have a church like every couple minutes. We have a church. We have the most churches ever. I think it's like we have the most churches per square feet or something like that. I gotta Google that shit. I can't remember what it is, but we have like the most churches. We have at least like 20 churches in this small ass island. Probably more than that. I got like 3 churches around me right now, just in my neighborhood. But they're all different religions. Actually, I got 4 churches. I forgot about that other one. There's Catholic ones, Anglican ones. There's just different, all sorts of types of churches. There's so many, all over the world, obviously, there's so many religions and things. So I don't want to get into religion on here, though. It's a sticky subject for people. Exactly. There you go, Kitty. This is my church. This is my church. Yep. Giuliani, you make me laugh. Thanks, Donna. I appreciate your prayers. I need them, especially to deal with certain people in here. Nirvani's trying to get everybody to come to Chicago. If I go to Chicago, I'm not telling you. I can't tell you. All right, Nicole. You have a good night too. Have a good day tomorrow. Thanks a lot for coming by and supporting me. I appreciate it. I know. Last time I had a confession was when I was in school. I don't have to confess. I don't do anything bad. Jesus loves me anyway. See, that's why I wear this cross every time. See, that's why I wear this cross every day. Because only he can protect me and guide me from all these crazy ass people. A lot of crazy people out there. One thing I tell a lot of people is you don't have to go to church to believe in God, and you don't have to go to church to meditate or to pray or anything like that. The best prayer is at home between you and God. And a lot of churches out there are corrupt. All they want is your money, and you go there and it's boring. It's the same shit every day, and a lot of I don't want to talk about religion too much because a lot of people get mad when I say this, but like Catholic religion, I'm a Catholic, right? And Catholic religion, now that I'm older, I see how corrupt Catholic religion really is. And if my mom saw me right now, she'd smack me across my face. Like one of the most corrupted religions is Catholic people. And a lot of Catholics will say, well, why? Well, because if you think Jesus was Catholic, then you're wrong. Jesus was Jewish. Jesus was born in Jerusalem. He's the king of the Jews. He's not king of Catholics. He's not king of your religion. He's the king of the Jews. He's Jesus, right? So don't be going around thinking that Jesus is black, white, Portuguese, Mexican, or whatever. He was Jewish, okay? So don't go around acting like he is your God and your God only, because he's not. He's Jesus, king of the Jews. He's not king of this and king of that. All right? Do your research. Don't be having a Bible in your religion talking about this and that and thinking that Jesus was Catholic or Jesus was Anglican. He was none of those things. So that's why now that I'm older, I don't believe in none of that stuff. Like when I watch, like on Good Friday, when I watch the movie of him and his life, like I always watch it to remind myself how corrupt this world is by everybody's claiming this man to be their race and their color and things like that, which really he is. So now that I'm older, I realize that it was all a load of bullshit. Hey, Teresa. So, and my name is in the Bible, so I'm blessed. That's how I look at it. That's what I tell people. My name is in the Bible. Mark was one of his smart writers and apostles, so I'm good to go. I feel great. Now, Vonnie, you're going to get your ass timed out. Oh, I wish, Donna. That's going to be the next thing. That's going to be the next thing is we can all be able to talk to. We actually could, but we'd have to all come on at the same time, like on Zoom. It'll be nice though, but it's all good. This is a way to do it. Oh, you're leaving Nirvani? Yay! See, now you're bullying me, Nirvani. Nirvani, you need your own channel so you can see what it's like. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Vicky. And I agree, Kimmy. Kitty. I don't look at terror as a devilish thing, and I don't look at it as a bad thing. It's just it's something that I really don't like to talk about too much, because now that I know the truth, like not now, but I've known the truth for a long time, It's just that I don't like to talk about it to certain people because they take it like really bad. And some people really can't stand when I talk about religion or talk about like if terror is corrupt or if you're looking into somebody's mind. But who do you think we're talking to? We're talking to the people that God sent us. How many readers say they ask God for this or they ask for protection or they do this or do that? Nothing's right or wrong unless you abuse it. That's how I look at it. Nothing's right or wrong unless you abuse it. If you abuse it, obviously it's wrong. But in some people's mind, it's not. You know? Exactly, Kitty. I agree. I wouldn't be doing this if I thought it wasn't right. You know? At the end of the day, we can tell you exactly what we want. You can have a reading with me, and I can tell you, you're going to meet this person, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and you could stay home and not do anything and say, I'm not listening to Mark, and I don't care about his reading. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's exactly what majority of people do anyway. So this is just something that, I feel like if a psychic or a reader can tell you your current energies, right? And your current like life and things like that, and somebody's spot on with you, then that's something that you're just meant to hear, or you're just meant to be in that person's energy to hear what that person has to tell you. Now, I've already told millions of people this already, that you can go to 10 different people, right? You can go to 10 different people, right? And you can get a reading from all 10, and maybe 5 people, right? Maybe 5 people are going to be right and 5 people are going to be wrong. And out of those 10 people, maybe 1 person is going to give you a lot of detail out of those 10. So it all depends on what your spirits or what your past loved ones or what Jesus or God wants you to know. It's up to you. That's why I tell people, when you go around asking the same question over and over and over, you're just re-asking the spirit that's guiding you, or the person that's your guardian angel or Jesus, the same shit over and over. So by doing that, you look like a fool, because you're just re-asking and asking this and asking that. You don't realize by asking a different reader, you're aggravating the spirit that has been guided to give you the message in the first place. Because a lot of people, they want to hear what they want to hear. And it happened today in my friend Chris's room, where somebody asked him something, and then he said, oh, but this person told me that blah, 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 blah. So if that person told you this, then why you don't believe it and ask somebody else? You're going to get confused, fool. And I told the person in the chat room, so why ask? If you already got your answer, why ask the question again and again and again? You're going to leave confused. You're going to leave like, by asking too many people, you're going to drive yourself crazy. I've done it. A lot of people have done it. And it's a thing. But some people will get the same answer from multiple psychics, right? And it'll basically tell you, okay, I got my message. I got my answer. Okay, fine. There's nothing else I need to know. Man. But a lot of people just get obsessed with it, and they just want to ask every single person on YouTube, which is ridiculous. But, and a lot of people don't want to listen to a psychic that's telling them the right things, And then they'll say, oh, well, you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know what you're saying, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. You just don't want to hear the truth. Exactly, Kitty. That's the biggest issue people have with me, is they're like, oh, you're so mean, or, or why did you say it that way? Or, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have asked me. I warned you already. If you don't want to know, then don't ask me. You come here for the truth. I'm not going to lead you in the bull. I'm going to do to others as others do to me. Now, if I get a reading from somebody, I want them to be straight up with me. I don't want no goddamn cupcakes and candies and sugar coating shit. That don't happen with me. I'm going to tell you exactly what I see regardless. And if I see something bad, I'm going to tell you. Because when something bad happens and I told you all good, you're going to be like, oh, I know. Oh, well, why didn't you tell me? You know, or things like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. You know, I just don't like I've lost a lot of friends because I'm too blunt and I'm too like, you know, I'm too truthful and I'm like people does and I feel like, oh, what do you want me to do? Lie to you? Is that you're gonna love me more if I lie to you then? Okay, well, you got the wrong person because I ain't gonna lie to you. Whatever I see, whether it's good or bad, you're gonna get it. And that's just life. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. If I'm right, hallelujah. It was meant for you to hear. I'm not here acting like I'm the best reader in the world, or nor do I claim that, or nor will I ever tell you that I'm better or I'm the best or you better listen to me or your life is going to be shit. You know, how many times have I held up these cards and said, these cards cannot run your life. It's up to you. Okay? I'll guide you, but it's up to you to do what you want to do. It's up to you. You know, that's it. That's another reason why I really didn't want to do private readings because private readings is something that people pay for. So when people pay for something, they think that they're going to get the truth or they're going to get something decent. Now, I compare these things to a grocery store. When you go to the grocery store and you pay for a chocolate bar that's new, or you pay for a new product, but it doesn't work, you can take it back to get a refund because you've already opened up the package. You've already done it. It's just like a psychic. You go to that psychic, you pay that person, whether it's right or wrong, you've paid, and you ain't gonna get your money back. And if you do, you're lucky. You know? Yeah. Well, Vicky, you know what? People who lie, they don't really have a gift. That's not a gift if they're lying. You know? That's how I look at it. Kidding. You sound like my friend. He always says he's some guy on the internet that just reads cards with pictures on it. I laugh when Chris says that. It's so funny. But it's true. We all are. We all, but we are messengers. That's what we are. We're messengers. We have these cards to give people messages. Some people in here would say, Mark, you were right. Mark, this happened. Or Mark, I don't know about that. I don't think so. Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. Or hell no, I'm not doing this. So it's up to you at the end of the day. And people got to realize that when we do readings about every sign, or because you're that sign doesn't mean it's pertaining to you. It's pertaining to whoever wants to hear what the message is whoever it pertains to. You know how many readers I watch and I go to the Aquarius reading and it never resonates? I don't go and bash the reader or say, oh, how no, you're hey Aline, how you doing, sweetie? I miss you too. What's up? How you been? I miss you too. How's things? Good to see you. All's good? All's good in the West? All's good on the West Side. Rob, you lurking? Good man. Rob likes to lurk. You been good? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're not coming here saying you had a bad time. I'm glad you're good. That makes me happy. That's missing in action. That's cool. Hey, sometimes we need a break, you know, or we have things we have to do. It's good on that side. That's good to hear. I'm happy for you. Yeah, Kitty, I don't believe in all that twin flame stuff. Like, I don't really entertain it. You'll never hear those words come out of my mouth. You'll never hear me say, "Oh, your twin flame is coming to you," or you'll never see that title on one of my readings. Never ever. Work's been crazy. Yeah, me too, Aline. I've been working like crazy as well. It's that time of year, you know. It's that time of year where we work hard. It's the end of the year. It's Christmas time, so you know it's that type of thing. Don't be jealous, Elizabeth. So yeah, I feel you, Aline. That's work is always, it's good to be on the grind. Work is crazy. Work is good. We need money, right? That's life. So yeah, Kitty, I don't really deal with twin flame stuff. I don't really deal with that twin flame stuff. The only twin flames that I know is two candles together. That's a twin flame. Because I've had readers tell me, "Oh, Mark, your twin flame is this and your twin flame," and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I don't want to listen to all that stuff, like, you know. There you go, Victoria Twin Blame. Other readers run with it theory and believe they're keeping people stuck. Yep. I always tell people that, you know, Kitty. I always tell people that when a reader starts telling you, "Oh, your soulmate, your twin flame, and blah blah blah, and I can do this to bring them to you," that's all like a bunch of bull. I've experienced it all. I've done all that stuff, but it's all bullshit. So to me, I don't believe in it. Some people do. Some people live and die by it, but I don't believe none of that stuff. All it is it's like, you know how they say sex sells, twin flame sells when it comes to psychics and readers. That's their way of selling themselves and selling your reading, you know. And a lot of people, they lie and they say, "Oh, I see your twin flame. They're right here," you know, and they'll just randomly pick some dumb card, be like, "Look at this guy. He's a twin flame. Look. Does he do bull dancing? Does he do bullshit? You know, does he do this? Does he do that?" It's like, what are you talking about? Like, that's just crazy. Yeah, karmic this and karmic that. Donna, it's just a way of a reader to get you interested in a reading. You see what I'm saying? That's all those things are. You know, to me, like, that's why I don't really like astrology stuff too, because people use astrology as well to people use these different words, but they all mean the same thing to me. Like, I have a whole different perspective on this type of stuff, but it's like, yeah, that's what it is, Ran. That's a twin flame. So you got a twin flame candle. But the thing is like, I to me, it's like, yeah, exactly. Don, it is confusing and it's stupid. It's just another way to get you to get a reading. And when you have readers out there that say to you, "Oh, I see this and I see that, but if you want, come get a reading from me and I'll tell you a lot more." You be good getting a reading like a week later, and that person don't even know what the hell they was talking about. It's totally different. They ain't remembering those lies. That shit's just all bullshit, man. To me, everybody sees how I read. A reader's person. Read your cards, answer your question. Don't be talking about all these other things. A twin flame is bullshit. A soulmate is bullshit. You know what it is? The person that you are interested in. Who or what is coming towards me? All those questions are questions that are whack. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people can tell you who's coming towards you, or, you know, what's your next, like, people, what I don't like also is when people say, "Oh, what sign is the person going to be?" Everybody has multiple signs. So how are you going to know exactly what sign is coming towards you? You know, that's it. These people ask like some crazy ass questions that you're looking at them like, what the hell are you talking about? You know, you can never know those things. Some people get lucky and some people don't, you know, but all it is a load of bullshit to get you interested, to get you to do a reading. You know, when a reader sits there and tells you, when a reader sits there and says to you, look, you got to pay me this and they start talking about money, or they do a reading and it's like, it's things like that. That's when you know it's like, you got to get away from that person, because it should be more of help than anything. Oh, that's true, Space. That's how people are. That's why majority of people on YouTube who have a lot of, I said this last night or the night before, I said that majority of the people on this platform, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, you buy subscribers and you buy your way through. And people think that because this person has thousands of subscribers and thousands of likes and thousands of views, that there's some great psychic. You know, another thing I'm going to say right now, and I don't have no fear of saying it, but I don't know if you guys notice, but a lot of these readers, they don't do private readings. You know why a lot of these readers don't do private readings? Because they don't know shit. The reason they don't do private readings, they'll say, oh, because I get so many people. Well, if this is your life, then why you don't do private readings? Reason why you don't do private readings is because, one, you probably don't know where your ass from your elbow. Two, you can't handle it because you're probably wrong majority of the time. And three, you don't want to take people's money because you feel guilty. Am I right or am I wrong? That's why I can't handle that shit. I can't handle that. Like, people that don't do private readings, there's something fucking wrong with you. And why are you on here then? You know? And how do you have all those subscribers and all these views and likes? What, just because you read somebody's horoscope? Or because you give somebody some general shit? You're supposed to be helping people. Yeah, people do that too, Sherry. People do that too. I was saying that just yesterday. I said that people do that shit. Like when you have like couples on here, or you have these buddy people, right? And they have the same subscribers or the same people coming in their room. They'll say, "Hey, did you do a reading for this person?" "Oh yeah, I did." "Well, tell me what it is, so that way I can tell them the same thing." You see what I'm saying? There's all this corrupted shit on here. And it's not just here, it's everywhere, you know? And it's not YouTube's fault. It's the people's fault, because they're the ones who do it. YouTube's generous to give us a platform to do these things. Whether or not you do good or bad is up to you, and it should be on your conscience. You know? Real recognize real. I live and die by that saying. Real recognize real. You know? And if you're doing private readings and you're good at what you do, then people are always going to come back to you all the time. Now, if you say you don't do private readings, you better have a damn good reason. And I want to hear it. And don't make me, like I say, don't make me find out. Okay? Like I always say. That's what I can't stand about a lot of people on here, is they preach about how they're a psychic and shit, but they don't do no private readings. The fuck out of here, man. And then once in a blue moon, they'll come on and do some free shit, or they'll say, oh, private readings are now in session. You honestly think that these people are getting all these private readings? I highly doubt that. I very highly doubt that. Because a lot of people that come in these chat rooms, they're broke and they ain't gonna spend no money, outrageous amount of money on a private reading. I tell you that right now. I won't. And I bet you a lot of people ain't gonna pay no $50, $60 for no bullshit from somebody who has all these thousands of subscribers and they sound just like a broken record every damn day. You know? These readers that have been on here for a while, they sound like a broken record every single day. A broken record. And then that's why if you get a private reading, you're going to get a broken ass private reading that says the same shit that you listen to every day, weekly. Oh, yeah, I know, Kitty. I'm seeing some of these people's prices. It's ridiculous. For $100 for a reading, you better be right. Because if you're wrong, I want my freaking money back, yo. $100, you're out of your damn mind. The fuck you think you are to be charging me? You better have a direct link to Jesus and show me him at the same time. Hey, Charlene, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you. Yeah, that's why you'll never see me give do those prices and things like that. Like, I think what I do now is very reasonable. $15, you get a 10-minute reading, in depth, and that's it. For those people who have gotten readings from me, I do 10-minute readings for $15. That's cheap and it's reasonable. And if it doesn't happen, at least you didn't spend a lot of money. That's how I look at it. So you can't come complaining to me. That's how I did it. And every reading that I've done, the person's always emailed me back and said thanks and, cool or whatever. People have come back in here and said, yeah, obviously it's not going to be every single person. I'm not expecting that because I can't possibly be right 100%. It's impossible. But but a lot of people can't, like a lot of readers won't say what I'm saying right now, especially on their channel, because they need this life. They need money. They do this just for money. And sometimes you'll see these people, oh yeah, free readings. There's somebody I know on YouTube that does a lot of free shit. And the reason why that person does a lot of free stuff is because they feel guilty for taking somebody's money because they're always wrong or they're not really who they say they are. And that's when the person's full of shit. And they're constantly doing free shit every single day. And you're claiming that this is your life. If you claim this is your life, then how could you be doing free shit every day if this is your life? No, I'm saying, Kitty, I give free readings too. We all do. But I'm saying there's some people on here that do it every single day and claim that this is their life. So if this is your life and you need money, then how are you doing free readings every day? You see, people talk to hear themselves. And I don't like that. Why come on here and lie to all these people? Then you wonder why you ain't got nobody watching your dumb ass. This is certain people. This is just my opinion, by the way. People that watch this, obviously they're going to get offended. But I don't really care because that's my opinion. But it's like, I understand people do private reading. I mean, I understand people do free readings. But if the people that are doing free readings, if you have a regular job like me, then okay, yeah, that's fine. But if you claim that this is your life and this is your full-time job and you're on here doing free readings every day, so when are you making money? And I never see nobody in the person's room saying, hey, thanks for the private reading you did for me. Or, hey, do you do private readings? Yeah, exactly, Kitty. Yeah. I'm just talking about some people in particular that I know that are on here that drive me crazy and make me sick to my stomach that they would do things like that. Vicky, there's a lot of people that do free readings. A lot of people do free readings on here. Kitty Corner Recovery Road Tarot, she does. V Love does free readings. A lot of people do free readings and free questions and things, but I'm talking about people who actually come online and say that this is their life. And so when are you making money? It's just like people contradict themselves. And there's a lot of other readers stepping up, talking about these people and exposing these people, because people like them need to be exposed. So that way we don't get caught up in their bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I call people out. I say the person's name many a times. I'll say things. In the past, I've said it, but lately I just keep my mouth closed. I just don't say the people's names anymore. But there's a lot of people that still do these things. Because if it was me in somebody else's room, I would want somebody to say, hey, Mark, look, I saw you in so-and-so's room. That person's full of shit. I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll make my own judgment, and then I'll go from there. Yeah. Well, I didn't know Kitty. I met Kitty in V Love's room. I met V Love in Chris's room, and I subscribed to them. I actually went in their rooms. I greeted them. I said hello to them. They come in here now. This is how the community should be. I preach this every single day, that we all should be helping each other. But you can only do so much. Once you find out the person that's coming around is not the real person that you really think, people test each other's sincerity. It's that simple. Life is testing sincerity. And that's exactly what I do. I test everybody's sincerity, because that's the person who I am. And that's the life I live. You see what I'm saying? And everybody does the same thing. People want to go to a reader that resonates with them and tells them the truth and is always right with them and connects with them and so forth. That's why people come back in a room, because they appreciate or they connect with the person. That's how it is. When you see me in somebody's room, it's because I'm getting to know them, or I like them, or I resonate with them, or I just feel no bad energy. That's how I am. It's just like Chris's room. Chris's room is so peaceful now, if a lot of you have noticed that. Secret's room is very peaceful too. I don't really feel a lot of negative energy in there. I always feel good, feel decent. Frank's room is always peaceful and funny. Anna's room is always peaceful. Things are a lot better now that certain people don't come around. It's beautiful. Yep. Oh, I have everybody's confirmation in here. So you all know what I'm talking about. So no need to elaborate. Like I said, I predicted it. Once those people leave, things will get better. And now it's better. Just like I told you. Not bragging about that prediction, but I told everybody, once those people remove themselves out of there, things will be a lot better. And look, it's a lot better. It's so peaceful now in that room. I feel like the family is back together and on point, especially today, where I'm having a good time. I'm making everybody laugh. We're all having a good time. We're all laughing. We're having fun. And things are not all about one person. It's about all of us. Nobody is the star of the show. You see, we're all together. And that's how it should be. It shouldn't be about those idiots, It's Minnow Pond, Lucky. You've been there. Chris, Minnow Pond. It's where I've met everybody. It's where I know everybody from. And I've told everybody come over there too. And we're all in there now. People that come in my room go to his room now. And it's beautiful. Like it's perfect now. It's back to normal now. It's back to the family. It's back to where I want it to be. I got my wish. My wish was to get rid of those negative ass people, and they no longer come around there no more. Every now and then they come around there. I don't want to say too much right now. I'm dying to say something, but I'm not going to say it. But I'm actually very happy that a certain somebody doesn't have any power in there anymore. Fuck them. That's what I say. Raina, can you put up Chris's link so Kitty can see it? I want to V Love goes in there now. That's where I met V Love. Well, you know the person that I'm talking about, Juliana. I don't think they're blue anymore. That's why the person don't come in there, because they're not blue. I actually confirmed that myself. Because you can see if the person is blue or not. Because if you notice, that person came in the room yesterday, right? That person came in the room yesterday, super chatted, never said thank you, never said hello to anybody, because she didn't want nobody to see that she wasn't blue anymore. And guess how Marky knows? Because if you go on the top of your chat right now, and you go to participants, you can see the people that super chatted or the people that have talked. So when you look at her name, it wasn't blue. And I was like, look at that. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? And if you notice, she didn't say thank you or she didn't say hi to anybody. She just super chatted for some cards and that was it. And I don't care who's watching and who sees this, but that person deserved karma. And guess what? That room is perfect without you. I hope you're listening. Biatch. There you go. I said what I had to say. It's off my chest now. Whew. See that? Number one, Elfie. Yep. Donna, it's somebody that you don't want to know, Donna, but let's just say what goes around comes around. And I'm very happy that that person no longer ruins things. And I told everybody, once that person leaves and doesn't come around, that room will be back to normal. And it's just like I said. And am I right or am I wrong? Because those of you who've been in there for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. And now it's back to family. It's back to the way things should be. Yep, it is, Donna. You know, in every room, there's always somebody that ruins everything for everybody or becomes a real annoyance or becomes like a child, you know? And it was a lot of childlike behavior from not only her, from a lot of people. And a lot of people like got banned. A lot of people got out of there. And this person just wouldn't go away. And they still come around every now and then. But it's very peaceful there now. It's back to normal. And it's back to, it's back to the way things should be. And I'm glad. I'm so happy. Like, I actually feel like I'm back home now. You know, I stopped going in there for a while. You know, I stopped going in there for a while. People started being mad at me because I didn't go in there. And they were always asking where I was. And I was like, look, I just can't be in there, right now. And when I saw that yesterday, it kind of made me happy. I was like, thank God, finally. So I don't really care if anybody thinks I think I'm fucked up, but I'm glad to get rid of negative energy. It's so annoying. And yesterday, that person showed their true colors again. You know, like, are you serious? Like, you know, it's like, what the hell? Like, if you noticed yesterday, like when that person super chatted, they didn't say one word. They didn't even thank Chris afterwards. And I was like, you're fucking deranged. Like, you're really stupid. Like, you're showing your true colors right now to the whole world, to everybody. You're basically proving my point on how weird you are. All right, Teresa, thanks for coming by. Yep, Victoria. But it's nice though. I'm glad, I'm happy that the family's back together. I'm happy that everybody's, you know, having a great time in there again. And I don't have to listen to it because I got a lot of people asking me why, you know, is this person there, and you know, why am I allowing it? And I'm like, look, this it's not my channel. Like, you know, it's not my call. You know, it was hard for me to you know, make everybody happy, and it's not my channel. That's why I got my own channel so I can talk about it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know, Kitty. But it's all good. You know, things change, things happen. I'm just happy now that it's all over and done with. You know, I'm really happy that that room's gotten back to normal. And you know, when you don't see people hang around anymore, then you know that that person no longer feels wanted, or they just see. They just see. You know? Well, Kitty, you know what? He's a great reader. He's a great friend of mine. I'm actually been in his room for over a year. I'm a moderator there, so I'm always there. I'm like the chat clown in there. Why did I start a channel? My main goal, to be honest, Kitty, is to help people in a genuine way, to show people that there is genuine readers out there that they can trust. You know, a lot of people are complaining that they have all these bullshit readers, and a lot of people uh, would always tell me, Mark, why don't you have your own channel? You know, you're good. You should be doing this. And I did. And I'm glad I did, because now I can actually help everybody else not to deal with fake ass people, or, you know, I don't have, I have the balls to tell people right from wrong. You know, I just feel like I got to do it. I'm glad I'm doing it. I've been on here for what, maybe 3 months, 4 months, something like that. I haven't been on here long at all, but I've made a lot of friends. I've showed people what I'm about. I showed everybody what I'm about. People know I'm genuine. People know I'm real. I don't bullshit nobody. I just want everybody to have somebody they can trust and come to. Now, how many, like his Vicky, his live chats? I only been over a year. He started live chats in August of last year, so he's only been on live for over a year. But I've been on Chris's channel for like 2, 3 years. I've watched him for. I've always watched his channels, his videos, but he hasn't been live for over. He's only been live for over a year, and I've been there since day one. I when he first went live, I was in there, and I've been there since. And then I became a moderator, and then that the history is that it. What's up, Ninja? I've been in there over a year. I've been moderating for over a year, but he's had his channel for years now. So it's cool. I was teasing Ninja earlier. Yeah, Sherry, a lot of people do that. Also, Sherry, I like to switch things up. You know, a lot of readers do the same thing. A lot of people do the same. Like a lot of people read. Um, a lot of people do the same readings every day, which is irritating. Yeah, I saw that, Raina. He's been on all day. I saw his mixtape, his rap album. I was listening to that the other today. He had me in stitches. That's my boy. Oh, you started lives last month? Okay, cool. I've been live since day one. I don't do readings and then post them. I do everything live. Yeah. I just feel like the lot you just gotta make Kitty, what you do is there's a thing, you go into your settings and you just put it to no kids, you know, and then that's it pretty much. You can even put it in your title. I saw V Love do it yesterday. She says nobody under 18 can watch the videos or something like that or blah blah. I was like, that's a good way of doing it, but it's a setting that you have to put for no kids and things like that, so that way you don't get burnt. You know, but that's the thing. They've made it simple for everybody to do. You just click on no kids and that's it. And then there's another setting where it says you only people over the age of 18 can watch your videos. Yeah, I did it. I did it already. I know, Elizabeth. I got the thing. Yeah. Well, YouTube basically tells you you have to put the setting on. If it's not for kids, they'll put it on kids. And I do that. But I can't see, like when you guys see my video, doesn't it say age restricted? Like when you see my page, I can't see it. When you guys see my page in the beginning, doesn't it say age restricted video? I hope it does. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Because you can see it now on the beginning of the channel, right below this, it should say age restricted video. So once you see that, you know you're good, because that way you won't get fined because it's an age restricted video. So you're good. Now there's a harassment thing they came out with now. Now there's a harassment thing where if you harass people, that's why I gotta watch my mouth, because you know I can get burnt for harassing people. That's why I'm not gonna say no names no more, because they can call me out and say, look, this guy is harassing me on the channel. That's why I got to keep my mouth shut. I can't start naming people like I used to. That's why when YouTube put that out there, I said, oh God, that's me. I'm calling out people's names and shit. So I stopped. Now I have to stop doing that now. That's why earlier I couldn't name the person. So, because that person could say, oh, look, this guy is harassing me. So I don't want to get, burnt for harassment, because those pricks, they'll do something like that just to get me back, So I got to watch myself. Yep. So they're trying to protect people from getting bashed, so I have to watch myself. I know, like, sometimes I say it with no fear, but I said it today in a different way. So we all know, you know who I'm talking about. So that's all that matters. But just a reminder to you guys, don't say the person's name. Just say, okay, Mark, I know who it is. Or you can text me or something like that. But try not to say the person's name in here because they can call you out on harassment. So that's just a word to the wise here. Yeah, but Raina, don't even do that because that's basically, you can get called for harassment now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't be doing that shit. Because you can get called for harassment. And if they see it, they're going to be talking about you. That's what I'm saying. Just say, we all know who I'm talking about, but we don't need to say their names or their letters or whatever. Because that's what the YouTube thing is now. It's harassment shit. Doesn't matter, Raina. The letters are there. So it's harassment. That's what I'm saying. They're going to try and burn people for harassment now. Yep. I don't know if you got that on your channel. YouTube send out a thing for harassment now. And that's pretty much harassment. They can start saying dumb shit like that. Oh, this person was harassing me in such and such's room and all that type of shit. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much true, Anonymous. Yeah. But you know what? They make all these rules, but you never hear nobody getting burnt, because it's too much to follow, it's too much to do. And then it's your word against theirs, and then it becomes a battle that's never ending. Or they just close your channel down and you're fucked. But you know what? That's what Instagram's for. That's what Facebook's for. I can go if I'm not on here, I can go on IG. If I'm not on IG, I can go on Facebook. I'm actually thinking about going on Instagram myself. Like I'm on Instagram, but I'm talking about having my own Marky Mark Tarot Instagram channel. So I can do lives on Instagram instead of here. So that way there's people the people that follow me, I know it's not them. So I don't have to, they don't have to see it, I'm thinking about it because they can lurk in here and watch me and then say that I'm harassing them, So now that law has come out and that bullshit's out, I'm saying, yeah, well, I'm going over Instagram. So that way nothing could be said. Fuck you. You ain't got to worry about me because only the people that can follow me can look at me. You see what I'm saying? So only my followers, I'm going to set it to only my followers can see me. And then if I add you, it's obviously somebody that I know or, I can see who you are type of thing. Yeah. No, I'm going to do it. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't think about much. I do it out. But now that this harassment shit's come out, it limits me from saying what I want to say. That's why I didn't say too much, because when I got that message on YouTube, I was like, oh boy, this is right up their alley. They can start saying that I harass them. So that's how people are. They'll use it to their advantage, So if I go on Instagram, only my followers can watch me live. You can set it. I think if I'm correct, I think only your followers, you can set it to only your followers can see, like a private video, YouTube, you can do it too. You can only set it. You can set it to public or private, things like that. But on YouTube, it's different. You want it to be public so you can get more people. But on Instagram, I can actually get off it. I can come on YouTube, do my regular thing, and then I'll tell everybody, look, for those of you who for those of you on Instagram, you guys that follow me, you guys are welcome to be in my private chat. So that way I can talk privately amongst, my followers and shit like that. So I'm working on that right now, actually. I'm working on getting a Marky Marks Tarot Instagram channel. Because my channel now on my Instagram right now has people from here that are my friends, and I don't want them to see me doing this type of stuff because I don't need them in my life and I don't want them around me like that. So I'm gonna do my own thing. So and I like Instagram. Instagram's cool. I really like it. So soon I'm gonna have my Marky Mark Tarot channel soon on Instagram. So that way I can monitor my followers and not have no stupid lurkers around me and people watching me and shit. Yeah, Oda. It's no problem. I'll add you. I'm gonna tell everybody about it anyway. My link's gonna be up, and I can control who I add. You see, or who follows me. I can control it. On here, I can't. Anybody can come in here. See. Nah, Kitty, that's okay. Listen, if it makes you feel better, I just got Instagram. I literally just got Instagram this year. I've been on Instagram probably maybe 5 months. I've been on Instagram. I just got Instagram this summer. And the only reason I got Instagram was because all these people were telling me, yo, Mark, you need to get up to the time. All I have is Facebook because I'm not a social media person. I don't like the people to know my business, And I don't like the people to be following me and aggravating the shit out of me. Good night, Nina. Good to see you, sweetie. Have a good night. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing stuff on. I'm gonna start doing Instagram chats. Like I'm gonna do the readings on here. I'm gonna do readings on here like I usually do, but when I talk like this afterwards, I'm gonna move it over to Instagram so these assholes can't see me talk about them, Or if we have something to talk about, we can talk about it on Instagram. You see, more privately amongst ourselves. So that way we don't get burnt on here, 42 grand and all this other shit, and get harassment notes. I'm gonna do it sooner than that. I'm working on that stuff as I speak, but I want to set it up differently. I'm gonna set it up. So I need to really like work on my my Instagram skills. I need to work on my Instagram right now. I need to work on my Instagram skills. I need to find out what else I can do. I might need your help on the Instagram stuff, like on this. I need to check out the settings, and I need to when I go live, I need to know how I can set it to where it's just my followers watching me. Like, I don't want nobody around me. Like, I don't want no lurkers around. So that way I can talk all the shit I want. Not like I'm a gossiper or I'm an asshole like that, but I'd rather do it there than do it here. Because here, it's like, it's limited to what we can say now. All the rules are starting to change. And I don't like that. So I'm going to start doing Instagram stuff. Yo, what's up, Ryzen? How you doing, sweetie? How's things? Speaking of Instagram, the first person I saw do live Instagram readings was Ryzen. All right, Virgo, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I might hit you up. Yeah, I remember that Ryzen used to come on Instagram. I used to be in your room. Yeah. That's what I was telling everybody in here, Ryzen, that I'm gonna stop your noise. So yeah, I'm not a selfie person. I don't really put selfies up and all that dumb shit. I'm not the type of guy. I'm not the type of guy that takes selfies and put them up on my Instagram or anywhere. You know, I'm not one of those guys who love attention, you know? Yeah. So I was telling everybody, Ryzen, that YouTube is limiting, you know, what we can do on here and what we can say. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now they got a harassment thing where if I start talking shit about somebody, they can report me and I can get burnt, you know, and you know, it's gonna be like a harassment type of thing because as you know, I come on here and I start talking shit about other people and I feel no way. And now like they're saying that, you know, harassment, you know, things can be done. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on here, I'm gonna do readings, I'm gonna do all this stuff. And then I'm going straight to Instagram. I'm going to tell all my followers come to Instagram so we can have our own little private party. And I need to find out how to set. I'm going to look into it, obviously, but I'm not really Instagram, like, you know, famous or anything like that. But I'm going to get just my followers to be in a private little live with me so nobody else publicly can come in. So that way we can so everybody that's in my room that I know, we can go in and we can say whatever we want and do whatever we want. So, hey, Lacey, how you doing, sweetie? Yep, I know. Lacey, thanks. Yeah, I know, Julian. I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I know, Horizon. That's why I'm fed up. Like, you know, like on here, like I don't understand how, like sometimes, like I'm saying to myself, how do I only have these subscribers, right? And this person has all these and they don't do nothing, like, you know, and I'm like, obviously there's some conspiracy against me, you know? But I don't really care, like, because I told everybody from the jump, I'm not here for all those likes and subscribes. You'll never hear me say that on my channel. Please like this video. I need likes, or I need you to subscribe, or I need this, or I don't need shit. All I need is for you to believe that what I'm doing is genuine. That's the only reason. And I prove myself, so I don't need those damn likes. And I don't need no subscribers that don't believe in me. And I like just 20 to 30 people in my room. I can monitor it. It's comfortable and I don't have to miss nobody. And it's not all crazy and my chat's going like a mile a minute. Like I like this comfortable way. It's perfect for me. I don't need thousands of people around me all goddamn day. So I'm happy the way it is now. But after I do my lives here, I'm going to go on Instagram. I'm going to post my link, my new Marky Mark Taro's Instagram link, and I'm going to make it private just for my followers, and that's it. So that way it'll be like 20, 30 people that we have, like the people I talk to here, so that way the outsiders can't look at us and spy on us or claim that we're harassing, you know, or saying we're doing some this and that type of shit. You know? I mean, I'm saying, Vicky, it's perfect now, but I don't want it to be out of hand. You know, I don't want to have to put it on Lacey. I'm working on it. Yeah. Yeah. It all depends. Victoria, I have to think about it. Hey, Christina, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, like, you know, I like it the way it is now. You know, I have I have an average of 20 to 30 people in here. On an average, 20 to 30 people, and that's comfortable. That's beautiful. And majority of the people talk. 90% of the people that are in here always chat. You can do the math. You can count how many people is in here talking. Some people just like to watch and don't talk, and that's fine. But I don't want people in here that I don't that are in here just trying to get at me, or find out if I'm talking shit about them. So that way they can report me to YouTube talking about I'm harassing them so they can get money off me or some shit like that. So I'm still going to come on YouTube every night, but after YouTube, you know how I talk, like after I do readings, I always talk to everybody like I am now for hours. Instead of talking on here, I'm going to go on IG and talk instead. So that way I don't have to have these lurkers around me watching my every move, because that's what they want. They're going to try and get me back for talking shit about them. So YouTube's catering to them. I'm doing great. I had a good day. Always good. So always good, Christina. Thanks for asking. I'm just hanging out, talking. I've done all the readings already and stuff like that. I'm going to come on here like I usually do on YouTube. I'm going to come on here and do all the readings. And then when I go on Instagram, I'm going to start doing like cards for everybody, talking smack. We'll talk about different things every day. That's what I want to do. I need to get, now that YouTube's restricting too many things, I got to do it, because a lot of times I want to say things and I can't, like today. So I got to watch my mouth, because I don't want to have to pay for what I say. At least on Instagram, I can see who's following me. And if I don't want them to follow me anymore, I can get rid of their ass. So, and the thing is I can't do it with my Instagram account now. I can't do it on that account, because I got people on there that don't even know I do this type of stuff, and I don't want them to know. But the thing is, Vicky, is like that's gonna happen regardless to people. I actually thought somebody did that with Ninja today, because Ninja changed her picture and it was not like her. And then she called me Mark instead of Marky. So I got kind of suspicious. But then I checked. I said, don't let me find out. So she kind of tricked me today, but then I realized it was her. But you never know. People can study how people talk. People study how people say things. It's different, You gotta watch out. People will fuck you up. Like, you'll think that the person, because that threw me off. When I saw Ninja's picture today, I was like, what the hell? What's good, Lacey? How did I get into it? I always like psychic stuff. I always like readers and things like that. I remember when I first bought my first card, my first deck, I ordered it off of Amazon, but I didn't know how to read tarot like that. So I got the ones that, this is my first deck right here. I'll show it to you. See these cards? They got the meanings on them. See? It's got the meaning of the card, and it's got the reverse meaning too. So that's how I learned. It's called a starter tarot deck. So I just learned from this. I got this deck like about maybe 10 years ago, something like that. it's still my original deck. I use it every now and then, but now I don't have to use it because I know the meanings and I know what it means. And a lot of the times, I just started doing it. Because I had readers that when I used to go to a reader, they used to tell me, look, Mark, you can do this too. And I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I've said this story a few times, but then I just started reading, and then I started seeing things, and then here I am. But I'm glad I'm doing it. I've met a lot of cool people, and it's nothing better than hearing people say that I'm right, or hearing people say that I'm glad you told me, or I'm glad I listened. And like I've showed people in here, you haven't seen it, Kitty, but like I can channel people's past loved ones, and I can tell you people that you're currently around. So like my mediumship is come alive a lot more now because I accepted it and I want to use it. So it's not all about cards anymore. But cards is just something that I use now. I use every day, obviously, because I love to do it. I love to read cards and stuff. But now I just confirm things with my mediumship and with the cards and just keep going. I love reading cards now. It's just something I love to do. It might become my full-time job. It looks like it might become that, but I don't know. I'll see how it happens, how it goes. But I started because other readers told me I should do it, so I listened to them, and now here I am. I had a reader here in Bermuda. There was a reader. Her name was Lisa, and she's one of the best readers I've ever been to. So I went to her, and she charges $100 an hour, and I was like, this is ridiculous, but I'm going to go to this woman, and it was worth my money. She told me everything, and everything she said pretty much came true, except for the love part, but the work part was on point. And she said to me, she goes, you know what? You can do this for a living just like me. You have the talent, you have everything. You can do it. Just get some cards and try it. So I bought a deck of cards, and so the rest is history. And I bought those cards that I just showed you with the names on it. I started reading, and I just picked out certain words, and I just looked at the pictures, and it's crazy how it works. And then I recently bought this new deck, which is because I only use that one deck. I don't really buy a whole pile of decks. So I bought this deck now. It's called the Wheel of the Year Tarot. So I started reading with this deck not too long ago, maybe about 2 months ago. And this deck, I feel really connected with it now. And the pictures show me a lot. And I always like to go by the pictures. And if you watch me read, I don't really say what other readers say. Like people will always read the Fool as, oh, you got to take a risk, or this is that, or, take a risk. You'll never hear me say that about that card because I look at it in a different way. I feel like we should put our own little perks to whatever we want, our own little intuition into everything. And if somebody asks me to tap into somebody, I can describe the person, no problem. If the person shows me themselves, I can describe the person to you. So, hey, Kiss, how you doing? So that's one of my strong points right now is my mediumship. And if you want messages from a person, mediumship, like a person from a past loved one or somebody you want a message from, I can do that through the cards. And what I do is I use the cards to get them the message because I don't really hear spirit. They'll just give me hand signals. They'll go like this, or they'll go like that, or they'll point, or sometimes they just stand there like a boob and just do nothing. And I'll be like, well, what do you want me to tell these people? And I'll just read the cards and the person would nod or things like I can see it, like see those things. But hearing, I can't hear a note, but I can definitely see the person and describe them to you. Well, you can do it, Kitty. It's up to you. If you're open to it, it'll come to you because it didn't happen to me right off the bat. You know, it's it's something that you would want to do. Like if you really want to see spirit or you want to hear him, you got to basically be open to it if you want. Because I wasn't open to it at first. When I used to see these spirits in my mind, I'd be like, this is bullshit. This can't be the person. This can't, but it's somebody different every time. And like today, there's a woman I've read for 10 years. And she's read me for 10 years, and I've read her for 10 years. And today was her birthday. And I gave her a birthday reading. And I saw her mom again. And I told her, I say, look, your mom's right here, but she's just standing here saying nothing. She's not even nodding. She ain't doing shit. So I saw her mom, and then she started crying. And I was like, look, don't cry. Like, fuck, don't do that shit. Just know that your mom's around you if you need her. And I described her again, and she was like, yeah, that's her. Like, and I actually told her how her mother's hair was. Like, I can see hair and glasses and features and things like that. I don't think I have that gift, Vicky. I don't think I have that because if I had that, I would have been seen it. I think you're born. To me, honestly, I think you're born with that stuff. But to me, I've always pictured. See, I'm a picture guy. Like if you showed me a picture of somebody, I can tell you right away, oh, this person is this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Like that's the type of thing that I can do as well. Like I can look at somebody and tell you about themselves, like tell you about the person, or I can see the person in my vision, like in my eyes. Like even current people. Like if you have a guy that you like, I can sometimes the person will come up in my vision and I can tell you what the person looks like. All right, Christina, good night. I think I did that. Didn't I do that last night with you, Victoria? You said I told you I was describing somebody. You were like, that's nobody that's dead. I was describing somebody else that was living. I think that was you that I did that with yesterday. Yeah. Like I feel Virgo, I think that everybody has a gift. I feel like everybody has a gift, right? But you got to know how to use it and you got to want to use it. You got to want to use it. You have to. Like if you can read cards forever, but if you want to see spirits or you want to hear them or do whatever, I feel like that's a whole nother level. You got to be like, you got to really, want to see those things or want to do those things, I feel like it's a choice. And I didn't want to see spirits at all because I don't want to see dead people. To hell with that. I don't even like going to funerals. I don't go to funerals unless it's somebody that I really love and care about. Because that shit really fucks with me. Like I can't deal with that. But on here, I've shown people that I have the skill, I can do it, but I don't want people to be crying and shit. Like, I don't like that, man. Like when people tell me, oh, I'm crying right now and you made me cry. And like, I don't feel guilty because I know that, obviously it makes them happy, even though they're crying because they get emotional. But the thing is like, I don't want nobody to be telling me those things personally because I don't want to hear it because it makes me feel like, I mean, I've had mediums tell me, look, your uncle's at your house every day. And I know he's here. He's probably watching me right now laughing at my ass. But the thing is like when I do it for people and they get emotional and they cry, it's like, it's kind of, I don't feel like I'm doing something wrong, obviously, because you miss the person that's dead, you know. But it's hard. Like some people don't want to hear things, like especially when I describe the person. Like people are like, "Oh, my God, yeah, that's so and so. That's this person." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I guess I am seeing the person." Sometimes I find it hard to believe that I actually see these things. It's the weirdest shit ever. Sometimes I get real vivid images of the person, and it freaks me out. Just like today when I saw my friend's mom, I was like, "What the fuck, man? Again? Like, what does this woman want?" Like even today, when I was driving my car today, I saw Suri's dad. Like there's a woman that comes in here, her name's Suri, and I tapped into her dad. And he's probably one of the coolest spirits that I've tapped into. And I was driving my car and I can see him again out of the blue. He was showing up. And I was like, what the fuck? What does this guy want? Or what does he want? Maybe he wants me to tell Suri to come back in here, or when Suri comes back in here, he wants to like probably give her a message or something. I don't know. I don't know what he wants because I can't hear them. But they appear. They show themselves. It's weird. Sometimes I just see all sorts of shit. So, hey Daisy, how you doing? Hey Leather and Lace. Okay, Leather and Lace. Yeah, that's different again. Like people just have their ways, and just things like that. No, not now, Raina. But when she comes, see, that's the wrong way to do it. Is to call the person because he's not here right now. But when she comes back in, it means to me that when he comes, he's present. So when she comes back in here and I'm doing questions and things like that, like I feel like he has something for me to tell her. That's all it is. Because I can't hear what he's saying, He just appeared, but he didn't say, "Hey, go get Suri," nothing like that. He just appears and smiles at me as if to say, maybe he doesn't want to say anything. Maybe he just wants me to know that, thank God you related the message to her, something like that. I just see the guy smiling all the time. That's all I see. Like, some people will say to me, "Look, I don't know who the hell you're talking about." And I'll be like, "Well, I don't know. How the hell am I supposed to know? I'm just telling you who I see." Like, Kitty, just, I don't really, I channeled in here for free for, just to show people that I can do it but I've done private readings already with people that paid me for a reading and I channeled the person because they asked me to. And I'll sit there and I can describe the person to that person and nobody's told me that I'm wrong. So I know that obviously that's the person who they need to hear from, But I would suggest channeling and showing people your gift first. And then once you tap into that person, then that's all the confirmation you need. That's how I do it. I do it like this. Somebody would say, like, I'll be shuffling cards. Nobody's asked me nothing about mediumship, right? And I'll be shuffling the cards and I'll be like, look, I see somebody here. And they'll be like, oh shit, that's so-and-so. Or that's this person, or that's that person, So I'm like, okay, well, now I know exactly who you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? So then I'll be like, okay, now I know. Once I see the person, right? Once I see the person, I know that I'm in tune with that person, or I know that this spirit is here to confirm the messages that I'm giving this person that needs it. That's how I look at it. Lazy. The thing is to describe somebody that you're going to be with is almost, to me, it's like, it's not mediumship. It's just, that's just guessing. But people that are actually dead, and when you see them, and you don't tell me one word about the person. You just say, oh, my dad, I want you to channel my dad. So I can channel your dad or your mom or whoever's dead. You see what I'm saying? I can channel that person if they want to come forward. Now, sometimes they won't come forward. Like my friend's mom today, she didn't want to say anything. She just stood there like this and just stared and didn't say nothing with her hands. She didn't move. All I see is a woman with long hair. Her hair is parted in the middle and glasses. That's all I saw. And my friend goes, that's my mom. I was like, well, there you go. She just probably wants you to know that she's here. That's it. You know, I don't look at her as a bad spirit. But then my friend said, look, she was a quiet person, so that's her. She's not a like, whereas Sori's dad and some other spirits I had here, they were like, hey, what's up? You know, they're smiling and they're laughing and they're talking shit. You know, even somebody in here a while ago, I was telling him, look, this person's telling me smoking and shit. And the person was like, yeah, my sister smokes and I wanted to smoke too. And I was like, okay, well, that's why this person was telling me maybe not for you to do it again or some shit like that. So it all depends, you know. It all depends. I don't really get Vicky, I don't get those like symbols. I get nods. I get yes, I get no, I get this, I get yes, like thumbs up, or I'll get like pointing, or I'll just get like, the way they talk to me is hand gestures. You know? Or they'll point up, down, left, right, things like that, or they'll smile, things like that. It's nothing like I don't get symbols and things. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's basically what, like, you know, what happens. That's how I've been reading lately. So that's what I've been doing lately, and that's how things have been. So I believe anybody can do it, but you have to be open to it. You got to be really open to open. If you already know you have gifts, then if you want that to be a part of your arsenal, then go for it. It's something that I still question, and the reason why I question it is because sometimes I don't know if it's the right person. So there's been times where people were like, I don't know who you're talking about. And I'll be like, oh, well, maybe this person you don't know. Maybe you don't know, you know? Maybe you don't know. Maybe it's somebody that you've never met, or maybe you've never seen. Because I once told somebody, look, I see your grandfather. He looks like this and that. And the person says, I've never seen him. And I'm like, what? What you mean you've never seen him? You never seen a damn picture? No. I'm like, well, why the fuck you asking me what the person is if you ain't never seen him? You should have at least a picture, for crying out loud. You know? Don't be asking somebody, like, try to have pictures of your grandparents and your great-grandparents if you can. So that way, when somebody describes the person, you know exactly who it is. But if you don't, then you can figure it out, you know? Because then that's when I say, okay, I'll say to the spirit, or you can say to the spirit, are you such and such? Are you Victoria's or Raina's or LFS's grandma or grandpa? And the person will go like this, or no. You know, I've had that happen too. Like, I'll blatantly ask them, look, who the fuck are you? Like, you know, are you this person's grandparent? Because you're pissing me off. Like, I'm trying to get answers here. Sometimes they aggravate me because they won't say nothing. You know? Usually, Daisy, it's your grandparents. Some people have their great great grandparents, and some people have aunts and uncles and things like that. But you should never show the pictures or describe the person to the medium. Let them figure it out. So when I say to you, look, does your grandmother have curly hair or glasses? And you be like, oh yeah, shit, yeah, she does. Then I've had people show me later, look, this is the person. I'm like, oh, okay, shit. I described that person to a T. How I did it or how it happened, obviously they showed their face. So that's the way it works. That's the way it works. And I can see current people too. Like if somebody like one of my friends, the guy that she liked, he wore something in particular. And I described the guy and described what he wore. And she was like, yeah, that's him. That's the guy I'm with right now. And I was like, okay. Well, why? I don't know why they're showing me that, but that's him. Like I can describe your current energy people around you, but it doesn't work for everybody because it all depends on who and how this person wants to come. Because it's impossible for every person to show up for every single person. But if you do like a private reading or something like that, I can work on it and again see if the person appears. But if they don't, that's a whole nother ball game. Because some people don't want to show their face. So you might not be getting a message from that, Yeah, Raina, I remember that. Yeah. That's a current person. That's what I mean. I can describe a current person that I've never seen, but it's in your energy. Yeah. I don't know why that happens, but I don't know what they call that, but I just call it a gift of vision. That's what I call it, because I can see these people. And that to me is a good thing because you want to find people that do things like me. So that way you know that person's in tune with you and they're not bullshitting you. Even if they've never seen the person or never seen the pictures of your grandparents. So that basically tells you that person's in tune to you, first of all. And that person has a message from this person that's deceased. Or if I'm describing somebody that you already know or you like, then that's another reason for you that you're getting a message from somebody that's in tune with you. It's not just me. There's a lot of people like me that read like that. I'm just one of 1 million mediums and people who can see things, That's how it is. No, but Kitty, what I mean by that is like say if you hang out with your mom, right? And you're gonna hang out with your mom all day tomorrow. Like, and I'm just reading you, right? And we're just randomly talking, and a person will show up. Like right now, I'm seeing a blonde woman, right? I'm seeing a blonde woman with curly hair, right? That could be your mom. It could be somebody else. It could be whoever. It could be a current person. It could be you. It could be your grandma. It could be anybody. You see what I'm saying? But there's a woman right here, right now, that I'm seeing with blonde hair, and her curly hair is really curly. Like she almost used curlers. There's curlers, And she actually took off glasses because she doesn't wear them. She only needs them to read. But it's a white lady with blonde hair, but her hair is like blondish and whitish at the same time. Now that could be for anybody. It could be for you. It's just somebody that's showing up, that's showing their face. Shit. What was I gonna do? Oh, Ryzen, are you here, sweetie? This- I think that was for Kitty, but I'm not sure because I'm not really in tune to that to her right now. But I don't know. Ryzen, you still here? You asked me to read your current energy. I was gonna do it, but okay, you're here. What you want to know, sweetie? What do you want me to do for you? What you need? Virgo, you look like you're putting up your middle finger to me, but I know it's not. Ryzen, I feel like you're gonna get some eventually, maybe 6 days from now. I feel like somebody's gonna give you some money, or money will get better eventually. But I feel like there's a lot of conflicts around you, a lot of arguing, a lot of things that you're worried a lot. You're worrying too much. Could be somebody withholding money. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, of course I remember. I actually told somebody that story today, and they were like, "What the fuck?" I told one of my friends that story today, Raina. I told her that I channeled your late daughter, and she was like, "No way," and I was like, "Yep, saw her clear as day." All right, Ryzen, let me just check something real quick. Yeah, I got the same, almost the same thing. It's like it's only gonna get better if you don't stay guarded. Like I feel like it's up to you to make a change in order to get money or for your money to be better. I feel like something out of the blue is gonna come for you, but you got to make a decision. And don't worry about gossip. Don't worry about people like holding you back. Don't be reluctant to make change because you're a damn Libra, and you Libras don't like to make changes. You guys like to be comfortable. If you're comfortable, then you stay comfortable. You don't want to change. I feel like you got to change in order to get these things. And I feel like you want to recover what you lost. I feel like you're losing, but you want to recover and you want to make things better. But you're just being too preoccupied. It's like you don't want to move forward to make these things happen. In order for it to get better, it's up to you, sweetheart. It's up to you. You know, the cards are telling me it ain't getting better unless you make it better. Because you showed up twice here. And I used 2 different decks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you take the risk, it'll work. Like if you move forward and stop being so damn indecisive, you can get what you want. We all can. Not just you, everybody, even me. When I make the effort, I get that moolah. And that's the thing. You got to be able to make the effort. I know your situation, obviously, but you gotta put in the time, and put in the work. And I know you do, but in order to make money, we gotta go out and get it. It can't just fall off a damn tree. I wish it was that easy. then we'd all be rich. But as far as it getting better, I feel like it will, but not as much as if you were to put your all in. But I don't get nothing extremely bad. It's just that I feel like it's more you than anything. You know? I feel like it's all in your hands. Yeah, lace and leather, yeah. Well, a lot of things, lace and leather, we shouldn't be reading for ourselves because we can manipulate what comes out because we're always waiting for a good outcome. And if you can read for yourself, you know, or you can get something for you can get messages for yourself, but you can't be biased, you know. That's why when I read for myself, it works sometimes because I'm not looking and expecting for the best thing. You know? That's why I ask certain friends of mine or certain readers to confirm what I see. So it makes me know that I'm reading the right thing. Yeah, I know Rising. For everybody who don't know, go check out my friend Rising Storm Tarot. She's wonderful, man. She's a great reader. She always resonates with me. She puts out videos all the time. She does private readings. Go check her out. But like I said, you know, Rising, even if you're like, I'm getting the word sale. Like even if you put up something about a sale or something like that, you know, you might get something out of that, you know. Do something like on a sale type of thing. You gotta entice. I feel like you gotta entice people to come towards you, or entice yourself. You know, because the problem with most people in the world is they get comfortable with what they have. You know, they get comfortable and they don't want to move forward and to make more and to do more because they have a comfortable life. You got to think about it like this way, you know, if nobody's around to make you feel comfortable, then who's going to make you feel comfortable? Yourself, right? So in other words, independence. So if you make your own money, that you'll feel better about yourself, better about your life. You know? Well, I mean, you don't really need that. You see what I'm saying? All you got to do, right? You're on YouTube. People can PayPal you, right? So what you could do is you could start like a special, you know, certain amount of money for a question or, you know, things like that. You know, entice people to come towards you or to donate to you or to, you know, to come to like how you did before. I felt like what you did before worked. You came on live, you were telling people, you know, $5 a question or a certain amount of money and you gave people full detail and all that. Because PayPal, they don't take a lot of money from you. And here they do, and other places they do. So if you can work on that, then that will get you, you know, some more money, I feel. You know, if you put your own web channel up there, then you got like another thing to pay for. Yeah. Because this way, on here, you make money through PayPal. Yeah. Yeah, then you can go Cash App too. You can do all those things, you know. But not everybody can use Cash App, but more people can use PayPal though. I don't know nothing about Cash App anyway, but like I said, you know, it's just the way. Yeah, that too. Vimeo. There's a lot of, but people have to be people have to deal with it. You know, people have to want to come towards you. So I feel like if you go live like you used to, and do things like that, then it'll be better for you, because that way you show people your skills, and then they're gonna want to donate to you. That's how I've been doing it. Showing your face and showing your life is the best way. You did it before, so why you can still do it. That's my suggestion. And if you do go live and I'm around, I'll be in there helping you out anyway. So sometimes I feel going live is the best method, because that's where you make more money. You can show people what you're about. Yeah, Vicky, I thought so. I have a problem with PayPal now. I can't get none of my money off of PayPal because I'm not a U.S. resident. So I have to go to USA, open up an account, and then transfer my money from that account to my Bermuda account, because PayPal don't deal with Bermuda. You see what I'm saying? So it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. Ryzen, you got to stop saying that. You're such a great reader. You just don't realize it. Trust me. How many people have you seen in your chat room say, "You're spot on, girl"? Oh, yeah, girl, you're right. How many times have people said that? I have never seen nobody in your chat room say that you're a fraud or you're wrong. Never have I seen that. That's what I'm saying. You're getting too comfortable realizing, like, you're getting comfortable also. You're getting comfortable, like I said, with recording, and you're getting comfortable with your ways. You got to change your ways. You got to go back to being the original Rising Storm. The one who came live, the one who didn't give a shit, and the one who showed everybody who you really were. Like how I'm doing right now. You got to transform yourself back to what Marky's doing and what you used to be. Remember, I watched you and saw how you did things, and I'm doing things like how you did. Come live, do free stuff, do stuff for donations, do things like that. You gotta go back to where you used to be. If you can record, you can be live. It's that simple. Fuck that recording shit. Live is the best way. So that way people can see you there. I know sometimes some people can't handle the pressure, but I feel like you can. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? I just have that thing where I don't care. I'm live. To me, I don't fear enough. People always tell me, even when I did a collaboration with Lisa, everybody's like, "I can't believe you did that. You were so calm. You didn't look nervous. Everything was like you were just normal." And I was like, yeah, because I'm naturally like that. I don't fear publicity or being live because I don't have nothing to hide. And I don't fear. You're behind a computer, for crying out loud. So you should be fine with what you're doing. I don't have an audience in front of me. And when I used to DJ, I used to play music in front of hundreds of people, and it didn't bother me. I would look up and see everybody dancing. I knew I did my job. So when you look up at your chat room and you see everybody saying, "Yes, girl. Yes, Rising, you're right. That fucking bastard. Yeah, he cheated on me." Or this, "You're spot on. I can't believe it, girl. I'm going to get a reading from you." How many times you seen that? How many times? You see what I'm saying? It's not like you don't know what you're doing. You got to go back to where you used to be. Whatever worked I know you have your daughter, but you can't make her your excuse. As much as that may sound weird, but the more excuses you make, the more you believe those excuses, or the more you believe those things. You see what I'm saying? You should never doubt yourself, because if everybody the people that I put on to you recently, they've all told me, "Thanks, Mark, for putting me on to Rising. She's fucking amazing." Frank always talks about you, how good you are, how good the reading was, and shit like that. I don't even know Frankie that well. I just got introduced from, I know him from Secret and from Random and shit like that. People introducing me to him. And then he was telling me, yeah, Mark, man, Ryzen's amazing. And people tell me, yeah, Ryzen's good, man. I wish I would have known about her. You know, we all talk about each other. We all, you know, compliment each other. The thing is, you can't be insecure. You got to get that shit out of your mind. You know, if you've been doing this shit all this time, right? Look how you came in here yesterday and said you got 1,000 subscribers. You're fucking happy. That means that you're doing something right. So you can't fear that shit. You know? I know sometimes, you know, certain people don't have it. You know, but me, I don't give a shit. As you see, I talk, I do whatever. This shit don't bother me. But you never look uncomfortable. You don't look uncomfortable at all. You look perfectly fine. And people are telling you, you know, that everything's good. So if people are telling you you're good and people are telling you, you know, yay or nay, then that's where you're going to make your money. And that's where you're going to get better and better by coming on live constantly. You know, put Sarah there too. Who cares? You had her there in the background before. You know, take a little break, show everybody Sarah like you used to do. People used to love that. I did. I didn't look at you in a different way because you had that. You're saying, don't ever believe that you're not good enough. I've always put my faith. I always have faith in you because I can see. I can see you. I know you're good. I've had readings from you. You know, you've read me live. And even when I was brokenhearted, you saw all that shit. When I was in a fucked up place last year around this time, you read for me. You were telling me everything. And I didn't want to hear it, but it was real. You know? And you're kind of like me. You know, you swear, you say things, what's on your mind. You're like, you know, this person's this person's that. You know, you're straight up. And people like you for that. It's just that you didn't have the time. You know, because you had Sarah, you know. But the thing is you got to see how you say you remember? Well, you got to remember there's good times. You got to go back to that era. You got to go back to being you. You see? You got to go back to being what worked. Sometimes when we change, we change for the worse. But now you got to go back to where things worked. Go back to the old you, the person that came live, showed people your skill. You did things, you know. You clarified shit. You kept going. You were in your zone. There was times where you didn't even look at the chat. You just kept blabbing, kept going. So to be honest, that's my advice to you, is to go back to what you did first. That's my opinion. That's the rising storm that I love and I like. Was your old way. All this pre-recorded shit, not seeing you live, it's not the same. Because being live, you show the person you show people who you really are. That's why I come live. I don't do pre-recorded shit. Everything I do is live. So people see that this guy, Marky Mark Tarot, is real. This guy knows what he's talking about. This guy is reading shit. He ain't got no pre-recorded shit. He's real. That's it. So what you see is what you get. So it's up to you, sweetheart, to do what you got to do. I understand everybody has a different life, you know. But try and schedule yourself to do these things, and I feel like things will be better, you know. And never ever like say that you're not good enough or you're insecure. Fuck that. I don't believe that. I wouldn't be talking about you. I wouldn't be talking about you like this if I didn't believe in you. You know, and I would never promote a reader if I didn't like them or didn't believe that they were good. Because I'm not going to lead nobody in the wrong direction. Fuck that. You know, I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of doing. So I know who I am. I'm as genuine as you get. So when I have genuine people around me, I always shout them out. Guaranteed. So do what you gotta do, sweetheart. Just do what you gotta do. It's all in your hands. Balls in your court. Just make it happen. That's all. You can do a Christmas special. You can do all sorts of types of things. Figure out something like, 2 questions for $10. Send you the money. Things like that. I'm gonna start doing all that shit too. But to me, I'm happy the way I do it now. People donate to me all the time. And I appreciate it, but I never ask nobody for fucks, because I'm not that type of person, And this is the type of business where it's a 50-50 situation. You could be right or you could be wrong, and people are paying you for it. And that's why a lot of people get insecure. They get doubtful because they're like, I hope I'm right. Don't hope. Just say you are right. So that way the things come out right. Whatever you see, say it. Do it. Good night, Ninja. I know you'll be lucky. That was my biggest problem when I first started. When I saw bad shit, I didn't want to tell nobody. I would only tell them the good things. But that was the worst thing I did because I didn't know no better. And then after a while, I said, you know what, Mark? Just be yourself. Be the person that you always have been. Tell people straight up what it is, what you see. Don't tell nobody nothing that isn't happening. Don't lie. So whatever I see now, I say it. Even not now, but for a while. Just like I said to you, I'm not going to sit and be like, well, Ryzen, just work at it, sweetie. You'll get there. Blessings to you. Namaste. Fuck all that shit. Get off your ass and do it. Let's have it. Go back to who you really was, all that type of shit. That's me. And that's how you were back then when I first met you. I always thought of you as this ghetto girl. She's telling everybody about whatever she sees. She don't give a shit about how you feel. And once you go back to your confident self, then things start rolling back in. Good night, SR. Thanks for being around, fam. Hey, Chrissy. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, Daisy. I like to mock people and say things like, because a lot of people they'll sit there and act like like everything's always gonna be good. If that was the case, then we'd all be happy. But it's not always gonna be good. And a lot of people tell readers out there, oh, you're always negative, or you're always, why? Because people act like their lives aren't negative, or you don't have negativity in your life. If that's the case, why even come on here and ask or look? Obviously something bad's happened, because when good things happen, you're not going to be on here. You're not going to be on here if good things are happening. If good shit's happening, you don't need to know anything because it's all good. If when bad shit happens, that's when you need to find out what's going on. Am I right or am I wrong? There's more negativity that you need to find out than positivity. And that's the thing. People gotta understand that. I remember one reading I did, will you get married in the next couple months or next year or some shit. I did a reading like that. And every pick a card that I did was no. And everybody's like, oh, well, I guess I'm not getting married. Or this is bullshit. I was like, well, I'm waiting for one person to come in here and tell me they're married now. Nobody's coming here and told me they're getting married. So obviously, there you go. So don't cry to me because you ain't married. Or don't come crying to me because the readings are negative. Your negative ass is in here watching it. You see what I'm saying? I've actually heard readers say that if your life was so great, then why are you in here? Obviously, you want to know something. And if you tell me your life is great, then I bless you. Go for it. That's it. And a person whose life is stable is the best person you want to go to for a reading, because their emotions ain't getting caught up in your shit. And people that have gotten private readings from me recently, right? I've told some people at the end of their reading about my experiences. And I say, look, this is why this happens, or this is why that happens, or something like that. So the person knows that they're not alone. I'm your reading for you, but I'm also going to tell you that I'm in the same boat, or these things happen to me, or these things happen, whatever. Because that's what a lot of people need to hear. Like I said, doing cards is one thing, but talking it out with people is another. Giving people advice is the best thing some people need to hear. And talking it out is even better. That's why I talk to everybody on here. Because we all have our perspectives and our opinions, and it matters. Yeah, there you go, Daisy. There you go. That's the thing. It's not too many people. People always want to get a good reading. I understand that, but it's not always going to happen. I wish I could give you everybody good news every day. I wish I can also get good news too every day. But it's not been that way. Obviously not. You know how many times a reader has said to me, oh, you're going to get married this year, you're going to find somebody, and nothing happens? It doesn't discourage me. It doesn't make me mad. It just makes me realize that only I can make these things happen. You can sit there blue in the face telling me something, but it's up to me to make the decision, or whether or not I want to be with somebody. I can meet 10 women and I don't like any of them, but you told me I was going to be with somebody, but it wasn't those 10 women because I chose none of them. So it's up to me, right? That's the thing. It's up to me at the end of the day. That's what I tell people. It's up to you. It's not up to me in their reading. It's up to you. I can tell you what might happen, what should happen, but it's still up to us. It's still up to us. You're drinking now, Victoria? You've been quiet all this time. Now you're raising your glass. Where the hell's my glass? I got my glass. I got my cup right here. I'll drink my damn water. I don't need your damn wine. Your cheap ass wine. Or are you just saying cheers to you, Marky? Cheers, Victoria. Like, when I used to be at the bar with my friends, I used to have a saying. I used to say cheers. And they say, cheers, Marky. I said, cheers to the girl I love the best. I love her best when she's undressed. I used to miss saying that. We all used to crack up. Cheers, Rob. Yeah, when you hang out with your friends, and you say cheers, mate. You say cheers. Cheers to the girl I love the best. I love her best when she's undressed. I haven't seen her, Rob. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her at all. I don't know where she is, what she's doing. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Sometimes she goes missing. Yeah. I have no idea. I'm sure she doesn't miss me. So good. She might be getting ready for Christmas. Or she might have OD'd on some nuggets. Or she could be in the room right now watching me to see if I'm talking about her. Love you, Jesse. If you're watching, Jesse, I love you. Marky loves you. Yeah, she'll be around. She goes missing every now and then. She's cool. That's safe. She can do whatever she wants. Maybe she found some D finally. She finally found D. That's what happened, see? She finally found D. She finally found what she wanted. Good. I'm happy for you, Jesse. Let me know all about it. Yeah, she could have found some D. That's what she's always looking for. Maybe it happened. I wish you the best. What you have in your pants, Rob? Yeah, I know, Space, right? That Catholic wine. There you go. I don't drink wine, to be honest. I don't like wine. I don't like the smell of wine. I don't like wine. If I do drink wine, I've had the sweet tasting wine. It tastes a little better. I don't like that strong type. I like the Portuguese wine. Chrissy, I haven't seen him either. Vicky, I haven't seen him either. I haven't seen him in here for a while. I haven't seen him. Where Derek hangs out, I don't go in that room. So I know I haven't seen Butch. I went in Butch's live the other day. I think the beginning of this week, Butch had a live. I went in his live real quick to say hello to him. I haven't seen him. I see him on Instagram more than anything. Yeah, that port. There you go. That Porto wine. Elizabeth, what you rolling them damn eyes for? Chrissy, you want me to tap your spirit? How dare you? Oh, Tom has been missing. He told me last time I spoke to Tom was in Ramblin' Mike's room. I saw Tom in Ramblin' Mike's room, and he said to me that he was really busy. Actually, you were there, Vicky. Remember? It was me and you in there in Ramblin' Mike. That's the last time I saw Tom. People come and go, you know. People come and go. You know, some people come, some people go. Some people don't want to come in here no more. Some people don't want to go there no more. It's like us, you know. A lot of us don't go in certain people's rooms anymore where we used to hang out. It's a part of life. I don't get offended because for every person that leaves, a new person comes in. Usually in here, somebody new comes in here every day. Every time I come on, it's somebody new. So that's cool. You know, it happens in every room. Yeah, I've seen Tom. Like I saw him last time I saw him was there. That was it. So I see people here and there. Hey Laurel, how you doing? In Australia? Cool. I've been doing great, thank you. Hope you've been doing great too. Yeah, that's him. Kitty. That's one of my favorite readers. No, I wish Rambling Mike came here. That'd be an honor. I'm sure he's a busy guy. He doesn't know about me probably. I go in Rambling Mike's room every time he has a Sunday fun day. I always go in his room. I wish he would come in here. If Rambling Mike came in my room and said hi to me, I would be very, very happy. Rambling Mike is amazing. I love Rambling Mike. He's also an Aquarius like me, and he makes me laugh. I like a guy who makes me laugh, like, reading cards, and he's fun. He makes it interesting. He's not boring at all, and he doesn't sound like a broken record. And he has funny things, and he's outgoing. He swears sometimes, which is fun. He appreciates everybody. He's such a nice guy. I really like him. I always get good energy off of him. I admire Rambling Mike. He's a nice guy. Yeah, and he has people come in on his channel. He always has people, different psychics, come on his channel, and he has like a little thing that he had when he went live. I remember when he went live. He went live when he did that get together, that meet and greet. That was the funniest thing ever. He had like a woman on each of his side, and he was reading and doing the readings, and it was so funny. It was like the most hilarious thing ever. He reminded me of me, like that person who just talks shit, comfortable, has he can talk shit to women and make them laugh and have fun and do the readings and like be on point. Like I admire him a lot. Rambling Mike here. I'm gonna play some tarot cards for you. I want to shout out to my buddy Mark and Mark's Tarot. My Rambling Mike's my buddy, man. I love that guy. He's cool. Man, am I gonna do mine? Soon. I'd love to. I need to do it. I need to do a meet and greet here in Bermuda. But it's expensive for people to come here, so I don't think they'd want to come here. But I'm working on a psychic fair. I'm gonna put on a psychic fair here in Bermuda. I'm gonna do a 2-day psychic fair, and I'm gonna bring in readers from around the world. And I'm gonna have like a 2-day fair. I'm gonna have like tickets and shit, VIP tickets. So whereas you get 5 readings, you get 1 for free from the reader of your choice. You get to try the readers, and then you get 1 free from the person that you resonated with the most. It's all gonna be like a thing where the readers are gonna make all the money, and the tickets will pay for their accommodations and everything, even their food. I'm working on it right now. I just finished talking to somebody today about it, and they said they're all in. I've got sponsors. I've got everything. So it's going to happen around March. Working on a lot of things. I'm not bullshitting no more. Like I said the other day, 2020 is my year. I'm going to take over. I'm going to start making this shit happen. I'm going to collaborate with a lot of people. You ain't going to see me by myself on here too many times. I'm going to collaborate. People that are serious, and I want to associate with my people. I want to associate myself with people that are serious. I could do any accent. I'm good at changing my voice. One day, I'm down for whatever. I'm ready. I'm got a lot of action. There's enough lobster here for everybody, man. Like I said, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do a lot of things. I got a lot of plans. I've got a lot of plans, and they're all gonna happen because I'm gonna make them happen. I don't just talk to hear myself, as a lot of people know. What I say, I do. So I'm gonna get shit turned up in Bermuda, and then I'm gonna do a tour, start doing tours and shit, go all over and do things. I'm gonna do a lot of things on here, on Instagram. Actually, on Instagram, it's actually better. You can actually see. Ryzen, you remember that time we guys talked and you was calling people, and then we all went in the chat room and we was talking to somebody, one of your friends. That shit's actually, I just thought about that. That rang a bell. On Instagram, you can actually, you don't need all that Zoom shit like you need on here to collaborate. On there, you just add the person, right? Fuck, I just thought about that too. Damn it, I just thought about that. That's even better, yo. Fuck, Ryzen, we guys can do a collab. We can do like the split screen. So can people see us on Instagram on split screen? Like if we did an Instagram duo, people can see you and I split screen when they come into the chat, right? Oh well, bang, you guys can do that now. You want to do that? You can do that on your channel. And boom. Fuck, I just thought about that shit, yo. That's even better than doing it on here. Because I did a review that time, remember? Me, you, and that other chick. Fuck. See, I'm a genius. Bang. There we go. Hey, we guys will set it up, right? You guys will do it. Serious, no joke. You guys will do that. Just put it up on your Instagram, and I'll put it up on both our channels, and put up the link so people can come over and check us out. You guys can do a duo on Instagram. Bang, I just thought about that too. Bang. What you mean, Burger? What you mean, but lives are timed though? What do you mean? Oh, only 1 hour? That's cool. 1 hour is good enough. You know what we'll do? We'll do 1 hour, we'll stop, and we can come back and do another damn hour. That's all. Because if it's both of us, it ain't going to take that long. I just won't talk that much. When I start talking, you guys say, shut up, Mark, we only got an hour. All right? Deal? Like we can do these signs. Like for instance, see, this is the things I need to know because I don't know nothing about all that Instagram shit. So like I said, me and Ryzen come on and do a duo reading, right? We'll get right into it. As soon as people come in the room, after the first 5 minutes, we'll already have it organized where I'll come on, we'll both come on, I'll do Aries, she does Taurus, and then we'll keep going. And then in the end, you know, we got like a half an hour left. That's cool. They can say whatever they want. Yeah, you can hop to the other channel. Exactly. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, all that shit. Triple screen, all that shit. Me and Ryzen did that one day. And Ryzen did it actually by an accident. I ended up talking to her and this next girl. I can't remember her name, but we was all talking on the same thing. We could see each other and everything. And I was like, oh, fuck, see. Ryzen, see, your fuck up got me, your mistake got me going here. Got me realizing that we can do that shit on Instagram. Yeah, laugh. Remember that shit? That was fun. Everybody's like, I ain't coming on. Why the fuck you asking me to come on here? I was like, let me go on here and see what's going on. Man, that works for me. Ryzen, whenever you're ready. Whenever you got time, you guys can do it. Because Ryzen can't do it too long anyway because, you know, she's got priorities. But we guys got to talk, Ryzen. We'll set it up. I'll hit you up on Instagram and we guys will talk about it. And then we'll organize what we're gonna do. We'll just make sure we have like the links all set up. Like you can have, I don't know if you can have moderators on it. You don't have you can't have moderators on Instagram, man. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how Instagram works like that, but I know one thing. We chatted that day, 3-way. So that's cool. We guys can do it on Instagram now. See, I knew Instagram was gonna save me one day. So bang, we guys will do that. We'll line it up. That's where we can do our duo, so we don't have to worry about this shit. And you just post. What we both can do is come on and put up a video. Yeah, I remember. What we guys can do, right? Yeah, there's good idea, Juliana. So what we guys can do, right? What we can do is we come on Instagram. Well, before we go on Instagram, we'll promote it on our channels, on our Instagram, on our YouTube channels, and post up the link. And then we can go from there. And then so people know that we're on. So, man, we just go from there. But we can do it on your channel first, because I need to get my own Mark's channel. But that's why I would rather do like say it on YouTube, and then everybody can come over on Instagram and check us out. And we guys can do go through all the signs and shit. Yeah, we can do the third guest will be somebody else. Yeah, like I said, Rising, we can do it, man. Whenever you're ready. Just let me know when it's a good day for you, and we'll just do it. Like I feel at nighttime will be a better time, because that way, Sarah will be sleeping, and you'll be free like you are now. So yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know. It's all up to you. I'll be ready no matter what. Whenever you're ready, I'll be ready. Space is trying to get more people on the split screen. We gotta fit them all in the phone. So yeah, that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a great plan, because I remember we did it that time, Rising. I remember we did the split screen that time, and I was like, what the fuck? This shit's hard. Why didn't I think about that before, you ass? No, I'm not a New Yorker. Please don't insult me. I don't like New York teams or anything like that. That's my rivals. I like Boston. You can say I'm a Boston guy, but I don't speak like that. I'm a Bermudian. So there you go. For those of you who don't have IG, make sure you get it. If I can get it, you can get it. And then we'll all go to Rising's channel. And then we can all do it there. And then we'll post up the link. What we'll do is we'll go on YouTube first and promote it. And then everybody will come over to IG. And then what we could do, actually, no, we can't do that. And we can't record the video and then put it up. So like I said, we can just promote it on here, on our channels, and then tell everybody come over. But what I can do is I can come on before we do it. I'll come on and say, hey, everybody, we're going on Instagram now. Come check out me and Rising. We're going to do it on her channel. Put up the link and bang. That'll bring you more publicity and more work. See what I'm saying? That's what's up. We'll get it done. So whenever you're ready, just hit me up and we guys will do it. All right? And the reason why I say I don't like New Yorkers is because I'm a Boston Celtics fan and we don't like New York teams. I don't have nothing against. I've been to New York like twice. I went to go watch a wrestling match one time. I've been to New York twice. I like New York. I like shopping there. The best thing about New York is Manhattan shopping. That's where I bought some nice gear one time. People always think I'm from New York, but I'm not. I'm glad I can make you laugh. That's good. We all need it. Oh, you can record the video, Virgo? Okay, cool. So what we do, look, that's what I'm saying. I need you guys to help me out on that shit because I don't know nothing about all that shit. So what we can do, right, is we can when Ryzen and I go on Instagram, I want to record it so that way we can post it up on our channel, and so we can, see that so people can see how, us live and still get the reading on YouTube if they don't have IG. So that'll be great if we can record the read, record on Instagram and then post it upload it here. That's what I want to do. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Me and Ryzen don't know how to do that shit. We need help. Yeah, just check it out. See what it's like. Because I remember we both were lost that day, Ryzen. We were like, what the fuck are we doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Virgo knows everything. She be doing them porn videos and all that. Oh, sorry, my bad. You be doing them videos and sending it to all your honeys and all that. I know you ain't gotta lie to me. That's why she knows everything about Instagram, Them Virgos be freaky. And you live be updated to your story and then you download it to your phone. Oh, okay, cool. That's nice to know. I'll hit you up, Virgo, and we guys will go through it. We'll get there. We'll organize everything. Yeah. Ryzen, just add Virgo because she knows all about that shit. So we're gonna do it on your channel so that way you get the publicity because I don't really have a tarot channel. I just have my own channel, but on Instagram. But I want to put the link up on here. And I'm gonna get a Marky Marks tarot. I'm gonna get a Marky Marks thing. Oh, it's simple to the people that know, right? Like I said, we don't really know what that's about. Yeah, I'm sure it is because we did it by a mistake. Ryzen and I were actually did it by a mistake, and I was actually telling Ryzen, "Fuck, this shit's cool." But I forgot all about it, I forgot all it. Nobody reminds me about damn things. Because doing it on here is a task. Because when I was doing it with Lisa, it was a whole part of crazy shit that we had to do. But she knew how to do it. Yeah, I'm sure I can figure it out too, but I just don't want to do too much on there because if I don't know, I don't want to touch. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, me and Ryzen did it by a mistake. And that's when I first got. I've only had Instagram. I barely go on Instagram. I only go on Instagram to talk or to post a picture of food. But I don't talk about my tarot shit on my channel because I have people on there that I don't want to know those things about. That's why I got to separate. I have to open up a Marky Marks tarot channel on Instagram. So that way I can do these. So that way I can post my link when I do this duo, and then go from there. So that way I can do readings by myself as well. But that sounds like a plan, Ryzen. See that? Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, I remember that shit. You were calling everybody, and everybody's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, I'm answering it. It's got to be something important. I answered, and it was you and that other girl. And then we were all talking to each other and ended up talking to each other for a while. And I was like, oh, you finally get to see what we look like and blah, 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 and shit like that. It was hilarious. It was fun. But I remember that. See, that happened for a reason because now it brought me back to thinking about Because right before you came in here, I was talking about doing readings on Instagram. Right? You caught everybody by accident. So then what's gotta happen is, we'll get, like I said, when you guys come in the room, you guys can guide us through whatever we need to know. So that way, once we get it down, we know for next time. So that's what we'll do. We'll set it up. We'll be all right. We'll be fine. We have an hour, so that's cool. An hour is good enough, and then we can just swap. We can do one sign each. We'll do 6 signs each out of the 12, and then we'll do some free questions in the end, and then people can donate. Have the links up and all that type of stuff. That's it. Same thing as we do here, but just over there. At least we can do the split screen over there, so that would be good. We don't have to download no shit and do all sorts of crazy things. So that sounds like a plan. So whenever you're ready, we'll do it. Yeah, we can do it. We'll do it soon. Whenever Ryzen's ready, we'll do it. Because I'm ready. I'm always ready. Yeah, just email me about it. Yes, or you can just hit me up on Insta. You got my Instagram. Just hit me up over there and we guys will talk face to face. And we'll just line it up. We'll go through we'll plan it all out. So that way when we go live, we just do it. Because we only got an hour, so. And anything can happen, so we just have it all lined up. We'll sort it all out. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. No rush. Just do it whenever you're ready, and you have a time frame when you want to do it. You just let me know. I'm flexible. We can do it whenever. Hello, Hard Style Life for Life. What's up? Prayashu. Free readings? Nope, not here. Not tonight. I already did the readings in the beginning. Yeah, we can do, like I said, Ryzen, whenever you're ready. Just something for you to think about, Whenever you want to do it, you guys will do it. So that way you can we can put ourselves out there on Instagram, do something different. I would love to do it over there on Instagram, something different. Everybody's familiar with Instagram. The people that are in this room are all over Instagram anyway. And we can get more people to come on Instagram. And we can do it like a weekly thing where we get together on Instagram on a certain date and just do it together every time. It's all good. We can make it a weekly thing or a monthly thing or a 2-week thing. We'll see how it goes and we'll go from there. Something different, man. It's gonna benefit us in the end of the day. So, and that's what you need. So we'll do it. We'll get there whenever you're ready. All right, you guys. I'm gonna head out. It's 2:00 in the morning here, 2:15. I'm gonna go get my ass to bed so I can dream about crazy shit again. But it was nice talking to everybody. We had a good time. I've been on here for almost 4 hours now. I can't believe it. Time flies when you have fun. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, there you go. We settled it. That's another wish of mine, is to collab with all my friends and have a good time. So now that I know that I can do it on Instagram, because we did it already, so we'll be reliving the moment. Thanks, Virgo, for your help. I appreciate that. And thanks for keeping me informed. I'll hit you up and then we'll go through it or whatever when the time comes. Anyway, good night, everyone. I appreciate you guys. Good night, Lucky. Good night, Elizabeth and Rana. Juliana, thank you. Good night, Vicky. Good night, Virgo. Good night, Daisy. Good night, Ryzen. I appreciate you. You guys will get shit done. Good night, L'Oreal. Laurel. Sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. Good night. I don't think I missed anybody. Those are the current people that are here. All right, so good night, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for helping me out and thinking about those things. And we guys will be on Instagram soon doing a collaboration like I want to. I want to do these things. This is something that's my goal, is to collab with other readers and have fun, make things different, change up this shit, make things interesting, get different perspectives, different everything. So guess what? We're getting it done. Things are going to happen. All right? Stay positive, stay good, have a good weekend. I'll be back on tomorrow night, same time, same place, same shit talking. To all the lurkers, I know you're looking at me saying this motherfucker's got plans. Guess what? You're damn right I do. Keep following the channel. Bite me.